pull down your pants. I know it hurts. Kicked out on the first day of your new job. I know it hurts so bad. Let it go, let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. Let it go, let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. We don't care if you know we will never let you go. Can't take any more, I'm under control. We will fight all the time, we'll punch you if you're feeling fine. It will go on as long as they want. We don't care if you know we will never let you go. Can't take any more, I'm under control. We will fight all the time, we'll punch you if you're feeling fine. It will go on as long as they want. Divorce at 39 and she took all the cash. I know it hurts. Laying on your deathbed and can't wipe your ass. I know it hurts so bad. Let it go, let it go. If you don't, you know your heart will break. Let it go, let it go. If you don't, you know your heart will break. We don't care if you know we will never let you go. Can't take any more, I'm under control. We will fight all the time, we'll punch you if you're feeling fine. It will go on as long as they want. We don't care if you know we will never let you go. Can't take any more, I'm under control. We will fight all the
Hey, welcome everybody to
Good morning.
to Raising an Archer here with the 2025 Texas Ringer. This is our second weekend of doing this. We had the youth weekend last weekend.
Yep.
This weekend we did qualifiers last night.
Last night, 6
And
p.m.
so
till about
now-
almost
yeah.
9, I guess, 8:30. We were finished about 8:30.
We have about 140 archers participating this weekend for a little over $11,000 in cash. We have archers from all over the country that came in to shoot this, so we're really excited to see how what's going to happen this weekend. We have 5 records out there. 2 of them were beaten last night, and I'm anticipating we might see all of them beaten this weekend. Last year we had 140 some archers, but that included the youth. So if you combine the youth and the adults, we have over 200 archers
200.
that are participating in this ringer. We had to split it into 2 different weekends because of the popularity of it. We just ran out of space so fast last year.
But that's a good problem to have.
It really is. It really is.
That's a good problem to have.
We have some really good shooters shooting this morning, so it'll be exciting to see how everybody does. This target is a target that I tell everybody you love to hate. And we will explain here in a moment. We'll go ahead and explain the scoring, and that'll tell you why they hate it. I say that. You have the Barebow and Recurve absolutely love the target. It's hard to hit the center. You have to shoot it inside out to actually get the 7. I hear somebody's alarm going off. Let's go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead and explain the scoring. This is a good picture because it has both targets.
On the 5 spot, the inside-out ring is 7. Touching the line is 6, 5, and then 4 is the outside blue circle. If you hit the paper, it is a miss. On the single spot, inside out is 7. Touching the ring is 5. I'm sorry, touching the ring is 6. The white outside ring is 5, and then it's 4, 3, 2. Anything on the paper is a 1 on the single spot. The ends consist of 5 arrows, 12 ends, 60 arrows.
Yeah, so when we first were looking at this target, it was very noticeable that the entire thing was blue.
Yes.
Also, I noticed right away that the 4 ring is a little bigger.
Yep.
And I love that the 4 ring's a little bigger because it's harder to get a 7, so you're going to lose points by missing that 7. So the 4 gives you a little bit of leeway to keep those scores up. Also, if you have a bad shot, you know what? If it's colored, it's the score. It gives you the 1. We did have some discussion around this year on a 5 spot because we score the entire paper. the outside ring as a 1 for a single spot, do we need to do the same for a 5 spot? And I don't believe so.
Nope.
I think if you're shooting a 5 spot and you miss, a 1's not going to help you.
No,
You
not
know,
at all.
A 1 or a miss, not gonna make or break. It just maybe make you feel a little better that there's not a big
Right.
ugly M on there, but it doesn't really matter. There's Ethan Chan. Did he win it last week? Yeah, he won it last
Yes.
week.
Yeah.
And let me see if I have his player card. I must not have copied it over from last week. No, there it is. So here's Ethan Chan. Ethan Chan shoots recurve. He's been shooting for 9 years, shoots for Houston Archery Lessons. He only gave me one thing, the 2025 Joad National Gold Medal. He has a lot of accomplishments. Last year,
He does.
he shot a 300 here on an NFA target, which was with a recurve bow, which was that may have been the first time that we did it. Had one, and then Kaylin Shanklin came by and shot a 300 with like a 40-some X.
Right.
And he's just like, man, like the first time I shoot a 300 in an NFA type style scoring, and what happens? I get somebody else does it as well, and I don't even take the first place in that at that location.
This is our first end of warm-ups.
Yep.
We get 2 official practice ends.
So we have this 9 o'clock line is. It seems, I was like, ooh, 9 o'clock. That's not too bad. Still, this morning came pretty early.
Yes, it sure did.
Yeah. Tomorrow's going to really be early. Hold on one second.
Lots of warm-ups going on. This tournament is open to all age groups. So there are some of our youth that shot last weekend that are also registered to shoot this weekend. The Barebow and Trad disciplines lead the pack with the largest number of entries. And I think we've got about 22 or 23 states represented over the weekend. I still haven't confirmed that number with Robin. I need to do that because she was keeping up with that. Did we confirm the number of states?
We did not.
I went to bed early. I mean, I'm serious.
Let's go ahead
As soon
and
as I
text.
got to the hotel, I went to bed.
Let me text Robin.
Do we have a full house today? Oh, -1. 2. 2 bail positions open.
One of them, they forgot their bow at the range, and the range doesn't open till 10. So she's like, she forgot to grab her daughter's bow yesterday.
Oh, no.
And so this morning when they got up, they realized they didn't have the bow, and they couldn't get into the shop to get it. So she's not going to be able to shoot this morning.
Can we squeeze her in this afternoon?
No. Oh, no. This was the only time slot that she could shoot. She had other events going on.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
What does she shoot?
She shoots it's Madeline Yee. It's recurve.
You don't have a bow back there she can borrow?
Really? She's not going to pick up somebody else's bow. I was kidding around. I was like, man, she's so good. We can just give her a bow. She'll do fine. But, it's not going to be at her draw length. It's not
Right.
going to be the right arrows,
Oh, man.
Good seeing a part of my family down there. I've got my second oldest, Molly, is shooting. My wife's shooting.
I saw
And then Ryan, my son,
too.
is shooting down there.
Ellie's shooting the 1 o'clock?
She's shooting 6.
Okay.
She wanted to shoot with Trenton.
Oh,
So
okay.
she was supposed to shoot this morning, and so she had me move her to the 6 p.m. line so that she could shoot with Trenton this evening. There's Spanky Brooks. Spanky is really, I believe, he's the one that kind of started the Barebow shooters all signing up for this event. So we've had this event for a couple years. Spanky ends up signing up and posting that he was going to it, and all of a sudden we have people from other states starting to sign up and come in last year, and then this year it's just I think there's 40 some Barebow shooters that signed up. First place for Barebow is over $1,500, or right at $1,500. Here's Spanky's player car, Barebow. If you're in Barebow, you know Spanky. Smoky Valley is the club he shoots for. He's been shooting just for a couple years, 45 years. He was the Rushmore champion in 2024. In 2024, he was Vegas top 15 for Barebow. I know that in 2023, I watched him win nationals, outdoor nationals.
That's awesome.
The guy can shoot. He can shoot. Again, if you've been around, you know what it takes to put a tournament like this together. And we are just so appreciative of everyone that is helping. We have over 15 volunteers this weekend. That includes judges. That includes DOS. That includes our audio video guy. We have Jacqueline over here. That's our director that handles all our scenes. She's 16 years old, does an amazing job. I know I keep talking about her age, but nobody does it better than Jacqueline. And we just love what she does and how she does it. And you'll notice it when we do this. It's the little things of getting the camera on the archer and the other camera on the target. So she's juggling a lot of stuff over there.
She is. It's if you've never been up to the booth to see what's going on up here, you think, oh, it's just a couple of computers and a microphone. No.
No. There's a lot of work.
There's miles and miles of cable and cords.
That is true, isn't it? Oh, it's just over. Jeff and I, he keeps saying, we need to do this the right way. I'm like, oh, no, let's just keep going. We got to get it up. I never have time. It's like, well, if we had time, we would do it. We would do it really nice and clean.
It really is amazing. Like I said last night, if there's this much stuff for this small of an operation, I can't imagine what a large operation looks like.
I can't even take a picture of the whole thing. I'm going to take a picture of it and just show you guys what the view looks like from here. If I can go ahead and get it.
We were talking about our volunteers. I'll go through the list real quick. Tournament director, Robin Rodriguez. Check-in and help, Michelle. Broadcast, Scott Booth, and myself, Carrie Gehring. Eyes on Score, and our IT and AV department, Jeff Dabney. DOS and Time Clock, Mr. Shackelford. Awards, Robin and myself later on tomorrow. Announcing on the floor.
You're not doing awards tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, nice try.
I want to be on here.
You're up here. You're stuck with me.
I'm going to find a replacement. I like being on the floor for the awards.
Well, if we can find a replacement, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Announcing on the floor, Derek Begnode, I think will be visiting tomorrow evening.
No, he's not. He's not.
What?
It's his 1-year-old's birthday, so he had to back out. And I guess that's respectable.
It is. I'm not even going to give him a hard time for that. Announcing on the floor will be somebody else.
We don't know yet.
Well, we don't know. Judges, Sean, Laura, Mr. Stonebreaker, Mr. Shanklin, Jeff again, and most important of all, keeping us happy and fed, Miss Amy Booth. And Jacqueline running the, I don't even know what to call it. She's running the show back here. While Scott and I do our talking. Real quick, we have a lot of event sponsors and raffle participants. Ringer sponsor list. Stonebreaker Archery, he's handing out pins to all of our out-of-state archers and $600 cash added to the Barebow payout. First Flight Archery, John Winker, $500 in bonus payouts for the Barebow division. Yost Archery, finger tab, and a weight for the raffle. Mr. Bateman has donated finger tabs, quiver holders, bowstringer, and a quiver for the raffle. TTT strings, Recurve bowstring for the raffle. Summit bowstrings, 2 sets of compound bowstrings for the raffle. Custom King Archery gift card. Trad Tour, a dozen arrows, and tons of help sharing our posts and marketing this tournament. We very much appreciate that. Garcia Primitives, an arm guard and knife combo. Full Draw Coffee is keeping us caffeinated with complimentary coffee downstairs in the archery shop and a gift card for the raffle. And Gas Bowstrings donated bowstrings for all podium finishers for our youth tournament last weekend.
That was a big deal.
It sure was.
All 3 for each division.
For each division. So
Got
15 sets of...
Yeah.
15 sets of strings. Contingency, Trad Tour is paying out contingency for first, second, and third place to the archers who podium with shooting either their bow or their arrows. And CD Archery is matching those for anybody shooting on, anybody making the podium shooting the CD riser.
We have Sanjay down there on the right, shooting Barebow. You can see his he's got his little player card on his hip. What we did, if you sent us pictures, we went ahead and created a player card for you. The player card was, let me see here, so 9 o'clock. I'll go ahead and get Sanjay up. So we created these player cards for each archer. Sanjay's Barebow, he shoots for X10, 8 years. He's been shooting for 8 years. He was second at National Target, second at U.S. Open, and his hobbies is archery. We did that so that we could highlight these archers. And Robin had a great idea. Let's go ahead and print them off. That great idea just cost me a lot of extra work because you have to recreate them in a way that they can be printed correctly. The format for a live broadcast is different than one for your hip. So you have they're kind of sideways. Those are up and down.
Right.
It was okay. I mean, it took a little bit of time, but it really, it's something that they can take home and have as kind of a memento of the event. There's Molly McDonald. That's my second daughter right there. She's married. She didn't have my last name, so that's she got married maybe about 3 years ago now. Wow. Time flies. So let me see. I'm looking for some names here. Paul. I see Paul. So Paul right here. That's Paul. Paul is a trad shooter.
Ohio.
Yeah, he's from Ohio. Clinton County Farmers Association is the club he shoots for. He's been shooting for 7 years. He is a backyard champion.
Okay.
There are a lot of them here. Traditional Archery Society Bow Hunter World Champion, top 3 at the IBO Trad Worlds. His hobbies is trad archery in all forms, hunting and fishing, which is, that is a, when you're an archer, that's archery, hunting, that seems to be a lot of, you see a lot of that. There's Ryan, that is my
They must be able to see
son.
the camera because SK looked right into the camera and said, I can't see something. I couldn't read her mouth. Exactly. And then Ryan looked right into the camera also before he knocked that arrow.
There's
They
Ryan.
must be able to see that thing move around a little bit.
Yeah. So Ryan, we have Ryan and Alex there. Ryan is a senior at Texas A&M. He's been shooting for 12 years. He made the 2025 Collegiate All-American, or actually, he made the Collegiate All-American team this year. 2025 made the world top 3 in collegiate nationals and went and shot at the World Games in Germany. He loves, kind of like his getaway, because archery is a big part of his life. He loves working on knives, sharpening. He's got a whole thing.
That's cool.
When he graduated from high school, he wanted a serious set that he could, do all the knife sharpening and know exactly. He's got this digital thing that can tell you how sharp a knife is. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
Let's see. I saw his buddy next to him, Alex. So we'll go ahead and pull up Alex's real quick as well. Oh, maybe. There's Alex. Alex, he's his club. I'm going to say it's Texas A&M. He just graduated. So he's kind of a free agent now.
Right.
But I think if you're an Aggie, you're always an Aggie, right? He's been shooting for 13 years. He's a 2-time collegiate national champion. 2024 Olympic trials, he was in the top 8. He loves watching motorsports and shooting with his friends. We spent a lot of time with Alex. Good kid, really good kid. He's working here in Houston now.
Okay.
Graduated and working in Houston. Getting married next year.
Well, congratulations.
All these kids are growing up and becoming adults. But just showing the caliber of the archers that are here this weekend. Alex is here, one of the top 8 in the nation. We have Trenton Cowles, which will be here. He was number 2 in the nation, was part of the U.S. Olympic team for 2024
that's the end of
Paris.
official practice.
We have Catalina,
If
which
you
was
already
a part.
had a
She
used
was a part
target,
of the Olympic
you
team
can
as well.
change it out for a
Top
brand
3.
new one. If you put a brand new
And
one
these
up
kids
first, please keep
compete
that target.
at the highest level.
Yep.
That's
I
the
saw
high point.
Rinden. She was the Rookie of the Year last year, right?
Yep.
For
If you're
ASA
changing out,
Women's
bring
Pro.
the used one
Rendon
up
Brooks.
here to the DOS.
Yep. So Rendon Brooks, right there's Rendon. Rendon shoots compound freestyle. Last year she was Rookie of the Year for ASA Pro. She's been shooting for
throughout the
9
shoot,
years.
the judges will
We
be
got to hang
monitoring
out with
your
her and her
target to see if they
family
need to be replaced.
at the World Field at the
And
World
once again,
Field
you do not
Championships
have to
in
mark your
Canada.
arrow holes.
She ended up winning team gold there.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Excellent shooter, excellent family, excellent kid. And guess what? She put on there. She's a part of the Alvarado Archery, but she's also Texas A&M.
Yep. Is there a game today?
I don't know.
It is Saturday.
My whole focus has been this.
I know.
It's
I
been
know.
this. I just saw Kayla. Do I have? Where's her? There she is. I saw Kayla walk by from Hoot and Holler.
No, they don't play today.
Okay, so Kayla had just walked by the screen from Louisiana. She shoots for Hoot and Holler. She's been shooting for 4 years. 2025 USA Archery Louisiana State Indoor Champion. 2025 NFAA Southern Sectionals Champion. Hobbies is archery, cooking, travel, watching trashy reality TV. Was that the first scoring in, or was that the last? I hadn't even been keeping track.
That was the last
Was that it?
warm up. Yeah,
Was
I
that the
see
last
some
warm-up?
people moving some targets
I
around.
am going to go ahead and pull up the ringer on so that I can see scores. Yep. So everybody's getting ready. So this next in will be scoring in. Again, super appreciative of our volunteers. The only way we can put a tournament like this together is having volunteers that come in and do this for free. If we didn't, we wouldn't be able to give away the money to try to build this sport or build this event up. And I would say at least half of our volunteers are volunteers that don't even have kids that are participating in this.
Right.
Or participating in archery. They used to be. They love the sport. They love what it does for our community, and so they continue to help and be a part of it. And for me, it's a good little hobby. Like, I would say this is a hobby,
I
running
like
these
doing it.
tournaments. Being a part of the live coverage
Yep.
is fun.
I like to hang out with the archery fam.
Every year we try to do something different. This year we added 2 more cameras, so we have a couple different looks and angles of our archers. There's my wife and my daughter giving the knuckle bump. No misses, no misses, no misses. That's what they're
No
both.
misses.
Yeah.
That's a good goal.
Yeah. Getting ready for the first scoring end. Ryan's girlfriend just texted saying I noticed Ryan looking at the camera because I told him I feel like a stalker watching him on the live coverage.
I think they can see that camera move down there
Yeah.
for some reason.
Hey Ariana, how are you? Glad you were able to join us.
Okay,
Here we go. We're going to the first scoring end.
official
Like I said, I
scoring
couldn't
end.
exactly read all SK's lips,
CD
but
lined
I could
up.
see her say something about I can see.
I can see Well, the camera does move because we have all of them on a remote control. Which, when we started this, there was no remote control. We just had stationary cameras that just sat out there. This, having remote control cameras has changed the game for us. Really has. So bottom target starts first.
First scoring it got
Yeah.
real quiet in here.
It did, didn't it? If you could hear a little bit of noise in here before, it got real quiet real quick. Sanjay, he's been. Let me see. I think we've already pulled up Sanjay's card, but
He's shooting Barebow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sanjay's been shooting for about 8 years. Like I said, he's a local. I say he's local. He's here from the Houston area. Shoots a lot of major events. He was telling me, he's like, man, like, not many events I show up to where, I feel like I've got, zero chance
He
of
had an
participating.
octopus on the front of his bow.
Did he? He's
Yes.
always got something crazy. He machines.
Look at it.
He machines. Oh yeah.
It's an octopus, and
He-
it holds his
It's his weight.
wristling.
It's his weight. It's. I bet it's weight too.
That's cool.
So he always has some kind of cool.
Oh,
thing that
he's
he
still
puts
on
the
camera
front.
too. Look on camera 2 again. Look at that. Isn't that an octopus? It looks like an octopus,
it
and it
does.
holds his. I'm gonna have to check that out.
I think there's a. I think it's a weight
It's a
of
weight.
some site too. He's always machining stuff on his bow. Like, he didn't like how it was too heavy, so then he machined weight off
Off
his
the
bow,
riser.
Off the riser.
Mr. Stonebreaker.
There's Rick Stonebreaker. Rick has been a big part of this shoot. He came last weekend and spent the weekend with us, helping with the youth. Rick has, he has really pushed to try to make this tournament bigger for Barebow. He donated a bunch of money to even build the prize pot up, which is Stonebreaker Archery. He shoots for Buffalo Field Archery Club, BFAC. He didn't give me years, so I just went ahead and said he's been shooting for like 100 years.
Perfect.
He's been around forever. National champion Recurve, national champion Barebow, national world records for Recurve and Barebow. His hobbies is promoting the sport, and that is a true statement. He does a lot of promoting. Love having him a part of this. He does like to teach, and he likes to coach
Yep.
as well. Appreciate Rick and all he does for this shoot, and appreciate what he does for the community. I think he's one of those guys that he does more than you know. Like,
Right.
He's out there mowing yards for the fields. He's setting up stuff out at Buffalo Field. I mean, he is a hard worker when it comes to archery and being a part of it. There's Spanky Brooks. Just walked by us. There's Kayla.
Kayla's from Hoot and Holler. She's Louisiana.
Yep, she's Louisiana. Got getting some text. Sorry if I don't respond to your text. It's hard to do all this at the same time. But appreciate everybody joining this morning. It is early on a Saturday
It is
morning.
early. Mr. Steve.
Or Steve Holbert. He'll put up a very good number.
He's a
an
record
excellent
holder for USA Archery.
shooter. He may be. I don't know.
Indoor, I think. I think he is.
Yeah, he's a. This target is a challenge, especially for compound, because just right there, that top right arrow, he hit the X. Majority of this arrow is in the center, but it's touching the line, which, guess what? It's a 6
It's a
instead of a
6.
7,
Yep.
which you drop a point. And, of course, it's discouraging for these archers when that happens. Because I had one archer one time says, man, I just shot one heck of a round. Every one of them it looked like an inside-out X. I go down there, and every single one of them's just touching
the line. Yep.
And so he goes, just like that, I dropped 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was a great round.
Yep.
One thing we did to prepare for this weekend, because everybody's using micro arrows, that is, that camera's not wanting to focus, is it? But we had to really pinch these targets down. So Jeff and I came in this week and kind of rearranged some of the targets to try to help with that.
Right.
And we went ahead and tightened everything. I mean, we tightened this thing down probably, man, I think we tightened them down like 4 inches. I mean,
wow.
I grabbed one of our with the drill bits for like your car wheels, you know, like a real heavy duty one, and we just like really cranked those suckers down. And I had to do that because those micros on those compounds.
Yeah, they'll go through the
go
through the bail.
Yeah. And we heard a little bit of that last week where you'd hear some of the arrows go through and you hear them hit the back wall. And I think it did damage a few arrows, so we don't want that. So we tried to really pinch those things down. This guy, he's from First Flight, so he came in from North Carolina.
That's
I
what
believe.
Ben said. Ben talked to him this morning in the practice range.
What's his name?
I don't know.
I'm looking.
What bail is he on? 7?
See if you can figure it out for me. 7B.
Friday, Saturday. 7B. Maybe Kenneth Lassiter. Yep. Raleigh Revolution, North Carolina.
Kenneth. I don't.
Lassiter, Lassiter.
Yeah, I don't see him on my list, so he must not have sent any
From
pictures.
Durham, North Carolina, USA Archery Indoor and Outdoor Champion in Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. His hobbies include hunting and motorsports. Shoots a Hoyt RX-8 with Easton long range arrows. Spot hog sight.
Yeah, I don't have a player card for him, but you at least got some information. We did request everybody to give us some information on them, so even if they didn't give us a player card, we have some info. We had somebody come in this weekend, drove their Corvette all
That
the
was
way
him.
Was it him?
Yes, and the only reason I know that is because Ben and him were talking in the parking lot, I think.
Oh, okay.
And Ben parked right next to his Corvette.
Nice. That would be a fun drive, though, I think.
Probably so.
Probably so. I want to take, I have a Mustang. I want to take it on a road trip, but I think I'm going to, if I do, I put a muffler system on it to give it a little more horsepower, and it's a little obnoxious, to be honest. The kids all think it's the most awesome sounding thing, but when you're driving long distances, it's
right.
I mean, you can hear it. It's a little loud. But welcome to the Texas Ringer. If you're wanting to see live scores, go to eyesonscore.com, click on live scores, and you'll see it there. You'll see the Texas Ringer, and you'll be able to see end by end scores. Arrow by arrow scores there and ranking. Let's see. I'm going to take a look and see how everybody's looking this morning. We have Bryce Talley with a 35 to start with. Ryan with a 35 to start with. But it's a long tournament. Let's see over here. I'm looking. Marcus Cooley started off with a 29. Richard Hall with a 26. Let's see here. Those are the top 2 scores of that end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you and 25 for Rick Stonebreaker. When I'm calling out the top 3, it's just the top 3 of this line. Okay, so I'm not going to be telling you, oh, this guy's number 1 if somebody else is ahead from yesterday. I'm just going to kind of give you the top 3 scores of this time slot here. Yeah. So that you guys can kind of know who to watch for if you wanted to see who's shooting well right now. On trad, we have Paul Helms with a 27. That's a pretty good start for trad. Recurve, Alex Gilliam with a 32 is leading it. Ethan Chan with a 30, and Angela Ma with a 24. Madeline Yee did not make it because her, if she's listening, her mother said that she is, not doing well for Mother of the Year by forgetting to get her bow. So they were getting up to come and didn't have a bow, and then couldn't get to the bow. Let's see. Is there? I haven't got all the way down to bow hunter. Let me go ahead and get bow hunter. Bow hunter. We have James Brown with a 31. It looks like he's the only one. Lane didn't show up today.
Elaine didn't show?
Lane Cherry.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Not,
said
not Elaine. Lane. I think that was the one that was the no-show. Eyes on Score, we'll be using it all weekend. We'll be using eliminations. One thing that we added this year for for specifically this tournament was that we can assign bail assignments for eliminations at different times. You would think that, that should be the case. Yes, it should be the case, but that there is some serious programming that's done on the back end so that you can assign different people to different times that are all competing. They could compete against each other,
Right.
So we'll have bow hunters tomorrow morning starting at 7 a.m., which I'm sure everybody will wake up early and join us at 7 a.m. I know you will be. You should see Carrie's face right now.
I'm still not awake, even this morning. I
one-
can't imagine 2 hours earlier.
Yeah, that one should be very quick. We've given ourselves 1 hour for that round because it's only 13 archers. Barebow and Trad will start at 8, and Compound and Recurve will be at 10. Once that's done, you will have the final 4. So we'll have the group going for the 2 going for the gold medal match, and we'll have the others going for the bronze medal match. And we will go ahead and get those scheduled, get this range. We'll change this range up with curtains and platforms and all of that good stuff.
It's a good picture of Bryce Talley. He owns Summit Bowstrings and has graciously donated 2 sets of bowstrings to our compound raffle, and then also did the same for the youth last weekend.
He did. So there's Bryce. Bryce shoots freestyle. His club is Summit Bowstring, shoots for dart and archery.
Enduring Freedom.
Enduring Freedom Company. There's several shooting for them.
Yep.
He's been shooting for 12 years. 2025 Hoyt Easton Pro-Am 3rd place. 2024 Texas ASA Archery Canis Shooter of the Year. His hobbies is, of course, archery, hunting, fishing. Let's see, where is he? Looking up Richard's name. We just saw Richard. Here's Richard. Richard shoots for the Trad Tour. He's been shooting for 6 years, 4-time state champion, indoor barebow. He shoots a Hoyt riser. And when we posted this, it says competitive water skiing, and I had a couple people respond that is
Does he
legit. He is a legit water skier.
He does do water skiing?
Yeah, I didn't make that
Okay.
one up. I know, so everybody's going to laugh. I say everybody's going to laugh. There are some hobbies out there. If they didn't give me a hobby, I made them up.
Yep.
So, if you didn't do your part, I did my part. There's some people that love to do pickleball. There's some people that like to do badminton, stuff like that. Handball, whatever. Who is that? What bail is that?
I don't,
That's
6.
So 6A.
And top is shooting, right?
Yep.
5, 6A. Brian Copeland out of
6D.
Allen, Texas.
Sorry.
A?
6D.
D.
B.
Oh, B is in boy. Justice Sears.
Oh, that's Justice. Yeah, I thought
from
that was
Dickinson,
Justice, but
Texas.
he's shooting a different bow. He shot fingers for a long time. There he is. So he's shooting freestyle. Statton's 444 archery. He's been shooting for 6 years. He was the Houston Livestock Show Reserve Grand Champion in 2024. NFAA Outdoor Nationals second place Barebow compound. He does in Vegas. He does shoot in Vegas and shoot there. I may have missed something there, but I know that we have a lot of these guys that do travel to Vegas and compete. He does archery, hunting, and fishing. That just seems to be kind of a recurring thing for a lot of them. But I hope you guys are enjoying all of this live coverage. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy highlighting these archers. This is something that I think is missing, especially at the state level. We see a little of this at like Lancaster. Lancaster does a good job even during qualifying to go ahead and get some video out there, but I can't imagine that thing's huge. Like,
Yeah, we've never been, but I can imagine that.
Yeah, they have to walk around with a camera and they have to, mute because there's just so much music going on.
Right.
They have to kind of keep muting themselves because of the audio. But, I think they do a great job of capturing a lot of this stuff. We're fortunate enough that we're small enough that this is, this works. If we can't find a bigger facility, this is going to be, we're going to go ahead and invite everyone that signed up this year, I think is what I'm kind of leaning towards. So if you signed up this year, you're going to get first dibs on signing up. We'll give you a short time frame, and then we're going to open it up because, like with the youth one, it filled up so fast.
Right. I
want to give everybody that shot this year, a little bit of an advantage. Like, hey, you got a week to register, There's Madison Dotson. She was one of the top 4 last weekend for the U17. Excellent shooter. She's only been shooting for about oh, no, that's not. Sorry.
That's
Sarah.
Matt.
That's Sarah. That's Sophie. No, Sarah. Sarah Wang.
Okay.
Sorry. From behind, all girls look the same to me, apparently.
I couldn't read the back of her shirt, so I was having a hard time telling which it was to you, which girl it was.
Yeah. Let's see here. Sarah, let's go ahead. Make sure. There's Sarah. Sarah's, she is a sophomore in high school, I believe. She's a freshman or sophomore. Houston Archery Lessons. That's down in downtown Houston area. She's been shooting for 3 years. Third place Indoor JOAD Nationals in 2025. TSA Shooter of the Year in 2024. NFA Field and Target National Champion 2024. Hobbies is hanging out with friends, playing games, playing with her dogs, Macy and Jack. Good kid. We've really enjoyed hanging out and getting to know her family.
Oh, the hands are raised. They must be looking for a judge.
I mean, Ryan, did he really have to raise his hand that high? So my son, he's kind of a tall kid. If anybody knows Ryan, he's 6'6". It's a challenge to get a bow that fits him. He has a 33, a little over, like a 33 and a quarter inch draw length. And it is hard to tune bows with that type of draw length because we have to do some special stuff.
Right, and they're not made for that.
No. So
the bow is not made.
If you notice, he's shooting one of the new titles, 40s. What he had to do to get the draw length, and this is, I think this is a good little tip. We ended up putting 70-pound mods on there, letting it out, which when we let that out, it literally got it to 33 inches.
Okay.
To get it down to 60 pounds.
Right.
So 60 pounds, letting it out, extend your draw length. Matthews, they run a little long anyways, so it was probably at 32 and, maybe, I don't know what it was, but 32 and a half.
I think you're right about them running a little bit long. I think Connor's got a 20. I think he's got the 28-inch mod in there, but he's running it at 27 and a half or something like that.
Yeah, he had to bring it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they run about a quarter long. which is good for Ryan that he could fit in that.
I
bow.
could be wrong. I'm not the bow technician in the family anymore, so.
Yeah, it's been a challenge to find bows that fit him over the last couple years, but this new title we were able to get it to work, and he does love the title.
Good.
It's a good bow. And your son's shooting
Connor's got a Matthews also.
Matthews
38.
as well, the 38, and that was a shock last year when he ended up switching.
I know.
You had a Hoyt on order even when he
Yes.
decided to
We
to
sure
switch.
did. We sure did. He shot the Hoyt when we got it in for a couple of weeks and decided that was not the
once
one
again,
for him.
Not it.
Archers and spectators, we do have refreshments and snacks over here.
Let's see.
For a donation
We
to our
have
Spider X.
right now Ryan's
funds.
he dropped 2. He shot
So
5 on that
please
one.
feel
He
free to
missed.
go over and get-
He missed.
get a
And that's
drink,
what those
soda,
micros do.
or
They're
Yep.
they're in or out, and so that you got a 5 there. He was shaking his head on his last arrow, so that tells me
I
that,
did see that
you know.
too.
We have Bryce is at a 66, and Rendon is at a 65. They're all right there. Bow hunter, Richard Hall, Barebow, not bow hunter. Richard Hall is at 53. He's leading this group right now. Cheyenne McBride is at 51, and Marcus Cooley is at 50. So they're all within a few points of each other.
What end are we on? 2? That was 2, right?
2, yep. And Marcus has shot 3 sevens already in 2 ends.
We have an award for somebody who shoots the most sevens.
Yeah,
in
what is that
Barebow.
award? What is that award?
$77 for the most sevens.
We have the same one for trad as well.
Okay.
Paul Helm right now is leading with a 48. David Riggle, 41. And in third is Madison Sosamon, which is on the trad with 33. Recurve, Alex is still leading. He has a 65 right now. Number 2 is Ethan Chan with a 62. And then we have Angela Ma in third. On Bow Hunter, we still have just one, which James is dominating at first place for his single, James Brown, which James is one of Ryan's roommates at college
Okay.
at A&M. Him and Venu. There is, let me go ahead and pull up Adam's card. So Adam shot last week. Let me see if he's one of the kids that shoots for our club. Adam Shackelford. Maybe I can get this thing up. There's Adam right there. He's been shooting for 4 years. Shoots for Team Spider X. He was the TOTS champion here in Texas. It's a series that's called the Texas Outdoor Tournament Series. TSAA Outdoor Champion. USA Silver Olympian. Oh, hold on. Had to cough, sorry. He also just won 2 weekends ago, or about 2 weeks ago, he won the Texas State Fair indoor competition for
Oh, yeah, I
4-H.
forgot about that for 4-H. That was just a couple of weeks ago.
Yep. There's Tri. Is there any information on Tri?
What
Or Tree, however you pronounce his name?
what lane is he in?
He is on 4.
Oh, yep. Out of Houston, shoots X10. Hobbies include lacrosse.
Okay.
That's all there is.
Interesting. Lacrosse. That's cool. Got a nice view of I'm going to say tree. I don't know. Sorry. He's told me what it is, and I can't seem, it doesn't stick for some reason. But you got a good look at him and his target. So we've done a lot of work to be able to bring this to you. It's nice when you have a range like this. We have 9 bales. Well, 9 bales. We have more than that. We have 12 targets across. But when I built this, I was not thinking about space for the archers, and so I wanted to give them plenty of space. So we went ahead and just expanded across all those 12 bales, so everybody has a good amount of space.
That was a good group on that single spot just then.
There's Rendon Brooks, freshman at Texas A&M. Love saying that out loud. Rendon is an excellent shooter. We're going to have a pretty dominant team for Texas A&M, I believe, this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially yesterday. What was that kid's name? The one that broke the state record or the ringer record. What?
Griffin, was it Griffin?
Yeah, Griffin.
Whitty.
Yeah. He shoots for Texas A&M. Shot excellent for Bo Hunter. That Texas A&M needs that. There's Ryan Booth. We've got his target up. Let's see. Yeah, it's in there. That's the advantage of the small one. If it wasn't for the small arrow, that would have touched, and it would have been a 6. He's smiling at the crowd or at the camera.
See, I think they can see it.
They do. It's like it goes right in on his face. No pressure. No pressure at all. Knowing that the camera's on him, on his target. Love that kid. Ryan is my 3rd. So I have some people were asking, that one's going to be close.
That one is, because he hit it in a hole that already had a...
He was kind of leaning back as he was executing. You'll have to watch the video and see. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so I have 4 kids. A lot of people are like, "What? You have more than Ryan?" Back in the day, everybody thought Ryan was my only kid.
only one?
Yeah, my only child. I have 3 daughters. He has 2 older sisters and a younger sister, and his little sister adores him. Like she was so excited about telling him about, oh man, I can't even spit it out. Homecoming last night.
Homecoming, yes.
So they had homecoming last night, and she was just like, she was texting him all night. My wife said, telling him about it all. She danced with 2 boys.
Oh my goodness.
She was giddy when she got in last night. She's like, "Daddy, I danced with 2 boys." I'm like, "Oh my word." Alex Gilliam. We've already talked about Alex. He just graduated from Texas A&M and is now working in Houston. Graduated with a master's in some type of engineering. He is a staff shooter for Hoyt.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, he was. So this summer, we got to hang out with Alex in Germany while they were there. That was a lot of fun. We went to Cologne in Germany and saw the Cologne cathedral that was there and had a really good time. The wall of locks, or the bridge of locks was there, and had a good time.
Man, some of these single spot targets, they have got good groups on them.
Don't they? That was Chris. I would say that, what was his name? Chris Barden. So just a second ago, that was that last shot before we saw Madeline pop up. But that's Chris. Chris is Barebow. Chris is out of Friendswood, Texas. Backyard archery. I would assume that means he's a free agent. 3 years of shooting.
That's not Madeline. That's Sarah.
Was that Sarah again?
Yeah.
Oh, my word. Where is Madeline? Is
I was
Madeline
going to
here?
say that. I don't know. No, remember, Madeline left her bow.
That was Madeline Yee.
And then there's...
I thought Dotson. Was Dotson here? Is she not here? You know what? I'm sorry. Sorry, I getting these girls confused. They all look the same to me.
No, Madeline Dotson is not shooting
Okay,
it.
that was
She must shoot the 1
Sarah.
o'clock.
Sarah's going to yell at me. But Chris, let's sorry, get off of Chris for a second. But Chris was 2024 third place at the Texas State Indoor, 2025 second at the Texas State Field, 2025 second at NFAA Field Outdoor Series. His hobbies is soccer and archery. Don't want to keep that image up too long. I get sidetracked sometimes, and I think last weekend there was a spot where I left one of them up, not realizing.
Oh, what?
We talked for way too long with that image up. Yeah. Jacob's like, have you talked about Bryce? We did talk about Bryce. Bryce did get some camera time. Bryce is one of the ones that did.
Who's on 3A? That's a good group.
3A.
1, 2, 3A. Paul Helms.
Yep, we talked about Paul earlier. Paul. Yeah, he's the one leading the group right now
Okay.
on trad. If you guys go to Eyes on Score, you can see the latest scores. Let's see what we have. We have Ryan with 101, Rendon with 100, Bryce Talley with 99. They're all within a couple points of each other. Barebow. Like I said, I'm only giving you the leaders of this time, the top 3 of each one of these times, okay? So for the 9 a.m., these are the leaders for right now. We'll talk about the leaders at the end. Let me go ahead and refresh my screen. I know that their scores are still coming in. Let's see. Rick Stonebreaker is first in Barebow with an 80. Just shot a 30 round. That helps quite a bit when you shoot 30. Top score is a 35. Richard Hall is in second with 78. And who is third? Third is Marcus Cooley, 75. On trad, Paul Helm still leading with a 72. David Riggle with a 62. And Jessica Corbett is in third with 50 points. Alex, with Recurve, Alex is in first with a 94. Ethan Chan, 94. They're actually tied. And third is Angela Ma. And then James Brown is still there. So on trad, let's go ahead and take a look here. So trad, so his average score right now is a 4.8. So let me take a look here. Whoops. I need to look at something. So trad, let's see. Sir Bear Hunter trad.
I had to stand up and stretch my legs a minute.
No problem.
So I get to see the crowd, though. It's kind of cool to see everybody visiting and hanging out between the ends.
Where is... There's trad. I just went right past it. Michael Davenport is leading from yesterday.
He broke the record yesterday.
He broke the record, 4.87 average arrow. Paul right now is at a 4.8, really close.
Okay.
So if he picks it up, he could take that first place. He could take that ringer record, that coveted ringer record. You only get one time a year to beat it, and this is the year to do it. Like I said, I think I would be surprised if not every single one of them gets beat.
Gets broken.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's Joe Cash. Joe is, really involved into archery. He helps out at Buffalo Field quite a bit. He does, when we go out there, he's spraying for bugs. He's mowing. He does a lot for the archery community. And it's guys like that really help move the dial forward with archery. He doesn't have any kids in it. He just does it. Taking your earrings off. And I almost said something. I was like, those earrings.
They were little yesterday, and they didn't seem to hurt, but my ears are already hurting. So
Nathan took bronze last weekend. He was the number one qualifier
and he was the
coming
record
in.
holder.
Yep, record holder
for the
number
kids.
Qualifier. But you know what? When you get to eliminations, it's a different game at that point. It just takes one or two bad arrows and kind of get you behind.
I'm excited to see the kids wanting to step up and shoot.
Yep. I love seeing these kids come in here. Let's see how Nathan right now is in fourth place, and there are 16 shooting right now for Barebow, and he's in fourth. Doing great. Let's see. I'm looking. My wife was like, I just don't want to be in last place, and she's in last place right now.
Oh.
That's okay. She's just having fun. For her, it's just maybe
I'll shoot it one.
No, you're not allowed to.
I can shoot
Nice try.
one.
Nice try.
I can
Nice
shoot
try.
one line. I don't know if I could
You
shoot
could.
60 arrows of Barebow, but
You just have to go lower weight, get you a little 20-pounder.
I play around with it sometimes with the 4-H kids.
Yeah.
At first, they don't want me on their team, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, Miss Carrie can shoot.
Miss Carrie
She can
can
be on my
shoot."
team."
Let's see.
My specialty is compound, just so I don't. But I'm not even specialized in that anymore
Yeah,
because I don't shoot
just a
as
second
good
ago.
as any team.
Yeah, just a second ago before Richard, they moved to Richard. That was Cheyenne McBride. He's shooting Barebow. He's a free agent, 5 years shooting. My friends are famous. Where's the plunger go? That's he didn't know what he was doing, obviously. And he goes, I shoot longbow at summer camp once, and his hobby is just going to work. I wouldn't call that a hobby.
Well, maybe he likes his job,
Maybe.
and then it would be a hobby if.
I don't think I have a player card for her. Looks like she shoots for the Trad Tour. The Trad Tour is really a popular group.
It is.
And they've got probably one of the better shooting jerseys out there, too. I just love the colors and what they
You
did.
can recognize them.
Yep. Very recognizable. Like I said, there was high 30s numbers on Trad shooting this. First place is just under $1,000. So if you win this thing in Trad, you might be able to buy a few arrows with it.
Right. I don't know. What
bail
bail
is she on? She is on 2A. 2A.
I have Madison.
Last name's Flea.
No. Sosaman. But she's shooting Trad.
Yeah,
And she said Trad Tour. Maybe she got married or changed her name after she had her jersey made.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe. Yep. Maybe that was her old name. Oh, that's Angela Ma right there. Angela Ma shooting pretty good today with the adults. Like I said, I love seeing the kids come in. It gives them an opportunity to shoot twice, 2 weeks in a row. And I wouldn't
She's
be
choosing to
surprised.
put all her arrows in one.
Yep, and
spot.
that's allowed.
It looks like she started on a 5 spot, maybe 1 or 2 ends, and then realized for
She
whatever
shot more
reason
sevens
today
there
she
and-
liked that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who is that? That is, he's shooting 6A. Let's see.
Brian Copeland Brian Copeland out of Allen, Texas for Golden Archers.
There he is. But he's shooting Barebow, Golden Archers. This is his first year to shoot. Like you said, he's out of Allen, Texas. He's shooting a Hoyt Riser, Yoast Pro Tab, which Yoast is one of our
sponsors.
Giveaway sponsors. Hobby is guitar, indoor rock climbing, and bouldering. Let me see if I can get her name right. All right, here's Sarah Wang.
She's going to watch this back.
She is. She'll get on to me too. She has no problem getting on to me. Her mom I love, but she is one fiery woman. I love her. She's very protective of those girls, and I love that. At these events, she is like a hawk, making sure that those kids are taken care of. And I don't do a great job on that because I'm going every which way. So I appreciate moms that come in and make sure that they're drinking, make sure they're eating, make sure she has the snacks. She's always ready to take care of those kids. Oh, you need a clip? Here's a clip. She seems to have it all.
Right.
We've got a couple different camera views, which this is one of them. It's kind of a lower camera.
Almost got everybody in on that one.
We have Jeff Shanklin. We have Laura down there as well.
She is.
Our two judges for this morning.
I like that view.
Yeah, it is a good view. It shows everybody. I had a couple kids get on to me for not enough airtime, so
Come
so
on.
I made sure to have some player cards ready to go for them, and we'll talk about them as we see them. I won't call them out specifically. I might call them out when I see them, but they called me out. I might as well call
I
them
love
out.
that they like to be on the camera, and then you see some of the adults who don't want.
Right. They're just like, ugh.
Oh,
Heard somebody go out the door.
at the door. Yeah.
Trying to keep this place cool.
Oh, got a judge call on bell 8.
Yeah, I almost wonder if we have more judge calls in this because they want that 7.
Right.
You've got.
And number 6.
Yep. Judges are busy today. It's 10 o'clock. We are, what end are we in? Let's go ahead and take a look.
I wonder if we're number 5. Probably not 6 yet. I didn't hear Rod call out.
That was the 4th end, so we're about 33% of the way done. We have 12 ends, 60 arrows. We have a perfect score is a 420.
Yep.
The record for compound is a 414. We had a 413
13
shot
last night.
Last
Oh, my gosh, it was so close.
I think that record's probably going to go down this weekend. Let's take a look and see how everybody's doing. It is the scores. Compounds are okay right now. They're not shooting great. Not like last night with Ryan Thompson. That dude he only dropped, 2 points in the first half
Right.
or something like that?
1.
1 point in the
1
first
point
half.
in the first half. Mm-hmm.
He said in practice he had shot a 418 or 19 or something like that. So he came in strong. He came in real strong. Talking with Ryan, he says his micros are just not that forgiving right now, and he didn't want to put the time in because he's switching to indoor right away. But he says, you know what, we're just going to go with it. He said his 27s, 23s are shooting really well, but his micros are not. And I think he's ready. He was telling me last night he's kind of ready to move to indoor at this point officially. But you can't shoot this and not shoot the micros.
Right.
So the key is make that top 16, and hopefully things are clicking at that point. Two more ends. We have right now Ryan at 133, Rendon at 132. They're real close. Adam Shackelford is now in that 3rd spot for this line. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh my screen just to make sure all the scores are in. I'm sorry, it's not Adam. It's Bryce is in 3rd with a 131. Adam is right behind him. His score just hasn't updated yet. So for Barebow, Rick is still in 1st with a 103. 2nd is Marcus Cooley, and Richard Hall is in 3rd, right on his tail. Let's see. Paul Helm is averaging a 4.9 right now. So that actually, if he can keep that up, that will move him into 1st place.
Yep.
But that's how close it is. They're just kind of
Right.
bouncing around right there. He shot a 26 on that end, so 26 with his trads. Pretty good. There's my beautiful wife down there, Amy. Let's see. I'll pull her player card up. I kept doing player cards, and she's like, I don't like them. And then I just put one up. So there she is. She shoots for, I put Team Spider X. She's Texas Archery. She loves the pink jersey, so she bought it. She's been shooting for 2 years. She won her flight in Vegas and walked away with $300 last year. So much fun. She had no idea until the very end. She loves gardening, our back porch, and our backyard is a oasis, a gardening oasis.
I like to garden.
And they're majority hydro garden, so she does a ton of hydro
Okay.
garden. So she has buckets full of water, and and she's out there. It's constantly out there. She spends a lot of time on our back porch, so I had to make sure that the fans were all working to keep her cool. Last year I had to put heaters out there because she wants to be out there in her garden even with the heat, so we have heat on the back porch as well. That screen's a little dark, isn't it, for some reason? Maybe it's just the angle. Ethan Chan, he won it last weekend. Shot really well. Big old goofball is what he is.
I like visiting with him. He was fun last weekend when we were doing the kids.
Oh, he's such a good kid. Good family. Stephen and Avis as the parents. They have good job with their kids. He's a junior. No, he is a senior this year.
In high school?
Yep, senior in high school. Try. I don't know. Somebody correct me, please. It was a pretty decent round. Almost all of them in the white there. Barebow. Who is that? What bail is that? That is.
Oh, he walked
he's already
off the
stepped
line.
off. Never mind. We'll try to catch him next time. This is the fifth end. We're almost to the point where we're going to be at the halfway mark. It goes pretty quick. I mean, we've been shooting for about an hour. We're going to come up here in another 15 minutes, be the halfway mark. We'll have a 10-minute break. We'll go ahead and show live video of all the player cards for you guys. There's Molly McDonald. There's Molly right there, Texas Archery. She works for us. She is my second daughter. She won $100 at Vegas in 2024, and she loves to travel with her husband's money. She's been shooting pretty well. I know that her coach is trying to slow her down just a little bit.
If she could just pause
Just
between.
a little bit. She's been a lot of fun. A couple years ago, we went to Vegas. We took her to Vegas with us, and she got up early with me, and she had a whole crew of people because there's all the archers from Texas Archery, all the people she's met over the year when she was working with us, and so we would get up early. Everybody else would sleep in, and she would go her way, I'd go my way because I would go to the youth, and she would go to the adults, and she would go and talk and meet with all of them. And she's just like, this was just so much fun being a part of that archery community, and it's just continued to grow.
Does SK have a player card?
No, she didn't send any.
SK.
But you know who did? Her dad sent one in.
She's looking right at the camera and she shook her
let's
head.
see here.
SK, I think originally from my home or my town, Victoria.
Yep.
Lives in Wimberley, Texas now as a sophomore. Junior.
She is a junior.
Junior at Texas A&M University. She made the 2025 USAT team and unofficially the 2026 USAT team. We haven't gotten official results from USA Archery yet on that.
That comes at the end of the year.
Photography,
there's her dad's.
videography, and drinking coffee are her hobbies.
Yeah, so SK and I actually text back and forth some, and it's all around coffee.
Yeah.
And pulled her mom in, Deborah. But there she is with her dad. Oh, sorry, I had a cough there. So SK, she told me what coffee maker that she had, and I went and bought the same one. It's awesome. It is awesome. We do our, you have to press the coffee at 22 pounds. You're trying to get your coffee to push water through the water pressure at about 90 pounds of pressure so you can get the nice dark and then that little bit of froth on top. And then I was telling her about frothing almond milk, and it does a different type of froth,
Oh,
which
okay.
you can't do latte art with it, but boy, it tastes so good. It tastes
Okay.
so good when you froth it. You put a little bit of brown sugar on top of it, or chocolate sugar. Amy likes the chocolate sugar on top of hers. So it really is a good cup of coffee. I was telling her that my oldest daughter and I, my wife just booked a lesson for us that her and I are going to go and learn how to do latte art.
Oh, that'll be
So
fun.
it's a class in downtown Houston. Pretty excited about it, to be honest. I think that's going to be a blast.
That'll be fun.
I really I've practiced and practiced. My latte art is more of a blob art, so it has a little bit of a Monet feel and look to it. I would like to sharpen up those edges a little bit. All right, that was the fifth end. If you want to see live scoring, go to Eyes on Score, go to live scores, and you'll be able to see them there. Again, I'm just giving you the top three of this line. So each line, that way you'll kind of know who's leading in this line. Doesn't mean they'll be leading at the end, because there are some scores already in that have been some excellent scores. But this is a way of just knowing who's shooting the top right now. We have Jeff and Laura as our judges. Again, these are volunteers. They come and do this for us, and it's very humbling to see how many people want to be able to support something like this. And none of them have asked for any type of money or anything. They just say, hey, you need me, you tell me when to be here. Laura is a workhorse. She's here. She was here all last Saturday.
All last weekend.
We tried to schedule them so that they're not here all day, but they went ahead and said, nope, leave me on the schedule for all day. They just love being a part of it. Let's see, scores are coming in. Yep, that's the fifth end. I was just verifying. Freestyle, Ryan,
I was going to ask
and
how that's going down
we'll
there.
see how Bryce's score comes in here in just a second. It hasn't updated. I'm going to give it a second before I really get into the scores. I know I kind of jumped the gun on those.
Yeah, they're still talking about it over at Bryce's bail.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little trivia.
Okay.
You guys ready for some trivia? Let's go ahead. Let's get this full screen here. Whoops. Maybe. This will work. All right, so go ahead and go to Menti.com. If you're out on live broadcast, you can scan it. You can, I don't know why it didn't do full screen for me. Let's see. Whoops, exit full screen. That's not what I wanted. I wanted full screen. We'll just go with it. All right, so go ahead and join. If you go to Menti.com, you type in the code 4276-0676. You'll be able to join. I'm going to give everybody just a moment to get joined. We're going to go ahead and go to the next page. This gives you one more chance to get in on the action. So again, 4276-0676, or you can scan the barcode that's down there. Hop in. It's going to be 5 questions.
We have four people.
Four people. Let's go ahead and get a few in here. We got 5 questions. We're going to have a leaderboard. It's a lot of fun. I won't read them. I can't read fast enough, so
I'll try.
We'll let Carrie do that for us.
I have to get closer to the monitor because I took my glasses
There we
off.
go. Let's get a couple. There we go. We got 5 people in right now. So let's go ahead and get started. So this one, all correct answers, or will give you the maximum points.
What are the 2 type of targets at the Texas Ringer? So we give 2 answers, you think?
2 answers.
Oh, it only let us do 1.
Oh. You know what? I think I screwed that up last weekend, too.
I wonder which one you put as the correct answer.
I wonder, too. Well, you could get either one of them, and they're right.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Did everybody score correctly? They did, and everybody gets 1,000 points. But now it gets a little more complicated, doesn't it?
Yep.
Carrie?
Now you have to be the fastest with the correct answer.
Yeah. Now we got a few more people that are jumping in on the action. Remember, the faster you answer.
What is the highest scoring end at the Texas Ringer?
Go ahead and answer it. Do the math. 7 times 5. You got the right answer. Everybody's correct. Good job.
So now it's going to come down to speed.
All right, everybody got that one right. Getting a few more people in on the action. Dragonite is in first place. Peelings is in second. We've got the same now. It's still the same. You got to, the faster you answer, the more points you get.
What is the highest single arrow score for the Texas Ringer?
Oh,
highest value.
I've already answered that one for sure. All right, everybody voted. The answer is 7. These aren't tough questions. All right. We're going into the 4th question. We've got 8 players now. Now we got a few people jumping in.
What is a perfect score at the Texas Ringer?
Highest score.
I'm trying to beat this. Yes, I did it. I wanted to be less than a second.
Oh, you did it? It is a 420. 420. Side note, 420. We were going to, when I first did this, I was like, you know what, let's call this thing the Texas 420. And then I realized that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea, 420. If anybody knows what 420 means, the date 420.
We discussed this last night. If you don't know, don't look it up.
Yeah. We don't want everybody to be naive. How many arrows do you shoot in a qualifier at the Texas Ringer?
I was slow on that one.
All right. Who's the winner? Somebody said 30. Dragonite is our winner. They kind of led the whole way, didn't they?
I think so.
Braden almost got in there. Congratulations. Let's get back to the action. Ooh, shoot, my foot just hit my seat. It went way down. I got to go ahead and get this set up for our next one.
AB line is shooting. After they score this round, archers will move their targets from top to bottom position, bottom to top, change out target faces if necessary, and we'll get about a 10-minute break.
A 10-minute break.
Goes by pretty fast.
It does. We'll go ahead and get our next trivia ready to go. We'll do that next round. Oh, clicked on the wrong button. Let me go ahead and get this ready. There we go. That looks better. There's Steve. Steve's been shooting here at Texas Archery for a while. Let's see if I've got his player card here. I thought I had it. I don't see it. Oh, I'm on the wrong time. Steve, here we go. There's Steve. Steve shoots for Texas Archery. He's been shooting for 5 years. Did pretty well at TFAA Indoor State. He is, he's always going for that 300. He's right there on that bubble. He'll shoot some, drop a couple, but he is an excellent shooter. What was his name again?
I don't remember. He's the guy from North Carolina, though.
Yeah. So he's on top. So he is B.
North Carolina.
7B.
Kenneth Lassiter.
All right, Kenneth. Kenneth. We got to remember Kenneth.
Kenneth Lassiter from Durham, North Carolina.
First flight. First flight donated $500 to this weekend as well to help out with prize money. We really appreciate that. Anna Hance in the background, coaching.
Yep.
Anna's another one that's just good for the sport, you know. She doesn't have any kids in it, but her kids were in it. She was highly involved.
Right.
She is still highly involved afterwards. Coaches out of Houston Archery Center. That's not her day job. Most of us that do archery, this is not our day job. It's hard to make a living in archery. Sarah's not happy with that shot. I got her name right that time. That was
You
good.
did.
That's good. Uh-oh. I think she scored.
I
She had
think it
two
caught-
right on the edge. It's
I
not like
think it
her.
caught-
It's not like her at all. Like I said, there's going to be, we'll go ahead and go to scoring. It's a 10-minute break. We've got a 10-minute video that will run that goes through all of the player cards. I know they're quick. I had somebody like, hey, I can't read them fast
Okay,
enough.
that's
If
the
I add
end
more time, then it goes
Right.
like 15. I was trying to get it to
Go
10
down and
minutes
score.
so that we have a 10-minute timer
You can
basically
switch
Yep.
your target
on
up.
on the video. So it goes quick.
And
So if you want to
remember,
see them,
after you score,
screenshot them or pause the
please
screen.
move
Yeah,
the
you can do that.
targets Bottom to top.
It is
top
live,
to
but you can
bottom.
still pause it.
After
I
the
was
last
loving some of
archer
the
crosses line
posts last
coming
night.
back,
Everybody
after
really
switching your targets
loved
and
being a
moving
part
your
of this
targets,
Texas Ringer
we will
because
take
it's a very
10-minute
unique
break.
target. If you've never shot this before, it is a different challenge. When I first did it, I was thinking, oh, this is going to be really cool. The compound guys are going to love it. Barebow's going to love it. Trad's going to love it. Recurve's going to love it. I'm like bow hunters. I'm just saying everybody's going to love it because because it adds more points.
Right.
It's easier to get over 300. Immediately I realized the compounders are not happy if they shoot under a 400.
No.
You know.
Are compounders ever happy, though?
No. Very seldom. There's always
They are shooting
they could shoot
for
a perfect score.
perfection.
They could shoot a perfect score and still be mad about something.
And still, yes, for
Still
sure.
mad about something.
For sure.
A couple things I want to share while we're here. Here are the records. So these are the records that came into this weekend. We already had Bow Hunter has already been beaten. What was it? Bow Hunter and
Barebow.
Was it Barebow?
Was it Barebow or Trad? I don't remember.
It was Trad. So we had Bow Hunter and Trad already beat. So there's 3 more records to be beat. That Bow Hunter one was from 2022. We still have freestyle at 2022. Those are going to be changing. We'll get these things updated pretty quick after the weekend. But those are the 5 records that were coming into this weekend, and 2 of them have already been beat.
In our schedule, we do have 2 lines after the 9 a.m. line. We have a 1 p.m. line and a 5 p.m. line for today.
Yep. Introduce Carrie and I. We are hosting this entire weekend.
Sure.
There we are.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, we love this. This is a lot of fun. We're part of Raising an Archer. We plan on we've been slacking off a little bit over the last year, so we're going to get back into the podcasting. We did podcasting for about 2.5 years. It was very consistent. Never missed a weekend or never missed we did 2 a week, two a month, and we never missed one in 2.5 years. Life got in the way. We decided we needed to take a break.
We're going to come back.
We're coming back. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors. Go ahead. Do you have the sponsor list?
Yes,
Let's
yes,
thank
yes.
our sponsors.
Sponsors real quick, and then we'll go to break. Oh, sponsors. Stonebreaker Archery, First Flight Archery, Yost Archery, E.W. Bateman Company, TTT Strings, Summit Bowstrings, Custom King Archery, Trad Tour, Garcia Primitives, Full Draw Coffee Co., Gas Bowstrings, and there are contingencies from Trad Tour and CD Archery.
We appreciate you guys. This is doubles anything we've done in the past on
Yes.
on sponsors. We love that people are stepping up, and we didn't really
Once
care
again,
what
there's
you
gonna be a
sent us. Just
10-minute
send us
break
something
as
Yep.
soon as the
that
last
helps.
The
person
coffee,
across
I have
the
been
line.
told, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I have been told the coffee is good downstairs.
Yeah, full
So,
draw coffee's been great.
Full
we
draw
just
coffee.
ordered 2 bags and just got them in this week.
Good.
Full draw. It's good stuff. I really like it. It's going to probably be one of my regulars. And I got to say, it was tough to switch. I had this whiskey barrel coffee that I've been making. It is so good. So good. But this stuff is good as well.
All right. Looks like everybody's got target bases switched out, and scores should be
Yeah, scores should be updated. Let me-
updated for the half.
You know what? Let's take one quick look, and then we'll go ahead and go to break. Ryan is at a 202. Rendon's at 200. So they're on track for a 400. I know that neither one of them are going to be happy with that. They want to be
Right.
closer to the 410 track, not just over the 400 track. But at least you got to shoot a 400 probably to make the top 8.
For sure.
But there's 16. So we'll see where the scores go. I don't remember last year what the scores were. Actually, I can tell you.
Oh, no, Dakota's record was from 2 years ago.
So top 16.
I think it was 399
I'm
last
gonna
year.
look. I'm gonna look. That's a good question. Let me go ahead
Yeah,
and do a
Case. I
search.
think Case. No.
2024
it?
ringer. Let's take a look here. So we're doing top 16. For adults qualifier, it was. So Ryan shot a 410 last year.
Okay.
It was a top qualifier. Top 16. Oh, we only had 16. So this year it's going to be a little tougher. We got a bigger crowd.
Bigger
It's going to be a little
crowd.
tougher to get in the top 16. Barebow.
But 410
410
was the
top
highest
score.
qualifier.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've already
Okay.
beat that with a
Now,
413.
please be back and ready to shoot by 10:40.
So let's go ahead and go to break.
Yep.
I know we keep talking, but
10:40.
yeah, 10:40. We'll be back.
Laughed at the mall 'cause your mama forgot. I know it hurts. Rolling by the cool kids on the first day of school. I know it hurts so bad. Let it go, let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. We don't care if you love, we will never let you go. Can't take anymore, I'm under control. We won't fight all the time, we'll punch you if you're feeling fine. Yeah, it will go on as long as you want. Laughed at when your girlfriend pulled down your pants. I know it hurts. Kicked out on the first day of your new job. I know it hurts so bad. Let it go, let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. Let it go, let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. We don't care if you love, we will never let you go. Can't take anymore, I'm under control. you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just remember. Just remember. Just remember. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just remember. Just remember. Just remember. Just remember.
Slim, man. Yeah. I'm at a rare tip. Tell them all just stand down to the cup goal and the stands clear. I've been out running, top gunning competition, they know who the man here. I can never fail, I can never fall, counted up without a cashier. And last year was real 25, I'm a fast on their heels. Built the last, never last up the gear, hit the gas, I'm a mash till a meal. I can't be lacking till it's sealed, cause this too extravagant to chill. I ain't missing no games, road game, watch me bring it home. I lost a couple out here, it's a cold game, but I bounced back from it strong. We had it locked in before they known. It ain't no top 10, I'm the throne. This how you elevated without selling out. I kept it true to me, ain't never testing clock. Now they like, who is he? Who am I? Never tired of running through a knot. Breaking pressure if you knew or not, cause I can never settle for another spot. Up the level, I'ma make it hot, but I never sweat them. No, they wanna see a king down to his knees. Please, I never let them. This is destiny and I rise every time. All of the odds I defy. They say the eyes never lie. But look in the mind, see the prize. Ball hard, no lesser. This dry mind, no Tesla. This whip glide like Dressler. Full court, I bring pressure. I bring pressure. I bring pressure. I bring pressure. I bring. Who you know that did it this big, I ain't show it like the rich did. Eating bread like the rich kids, sending headshots and getting gigs. I've been on the run for some months, you know I ain't stopping, they can see it. Vicious with the pen in they mid, could probably kill them all off the lid. This how the pastor act, you get no pass for that. Records my name in the books, you chasing the goal, probably give you a panic attack. Don't need no hand, I don't handling that. Look like they brought Mr. Innocent back. Yeah, I'm the one send them scrambling back. Don't got a thumbnail, I'm still on attack. Don't let them win in my head and repeat so my focus the camera can snap. We won't go back to no ramen, boy, I got it, yeah, I need platters and napkins and laps. I got that dope, you gon' have to relapse. Who want this smoke, I put packs in the air. Rock out a show, had their hands in the air with my folks in the cut, it's a family affair. I understand why they doubted this line of profession. Don't have too many succeed, but I'm gon' come back with a diamond. You bring that pressure to me.
Your mama forgot, I know it hurts. Bullied by the cool kids on the first day of school, I know it hurts so bad. Let it go, let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. We don't care if you're low, we will never let you go. Can't take anymore, I'm under control. We won't fight all the time, we'll punch you if you're feeling fine. As long as you want. stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
We're back.
We are back. Whose
A few
round
minutes.
is that? Is that Cheyenne?
A few minutes late, but we're back.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong group, wrong one. There was a tight group there. That's a pretty good round there too for
It
Barebow.
is.
I just love like some of these people. Like I think he was signed up as trad. Then he saw who was shooting in Barebow, and he's like, "Ooh, I want to shoot against them." So
Right.
then he switched to Barebow. He was going to retire from archery, but then, he keeps coming out of retirement. Love seeing him here. Let's see. I think have I done his player card yet? Let me go ahead and clean up some of these here. Oh yeah, I did talk about Cheyenne. He was my friends are famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was that was his player card. There's Richard. That's another one of our camera angles. The lighting is a little weird because there's lights behind it, but you know what? It gives another perspective
pretty
on
cool.
it. Pretty cool. I wonder, hopefully, can you guys hear the buzzer go off when just then? Did you guys hear the buzzer? We're trying to make sure that we can hear some of that sound. It sounds, when we first were doing this, it was, we didn't have that ambient sound
Right.
going. And it's like you would stop talking and it was like dead. Like when I say dead air, it was just
Right.
dead air. One of the cameras. Hold on one second.
This is in number 7 of 12. Archers that were shooting on the top targets are now shooting on the bottom, and the bottom now shooting on the top. The bottom line always shoots first. Again, we like to thank our volunteers that make this event possible. Our tournament director, Robin, check-in, Michelle, broadcast, myself and Scott, Eyes on Score and IT AV, Jeff Dabney, DOS and Time Clock, Mr. Shackelford, awards, Robin. Hopefully I get to be down there with her tomorrow. On the floor announcing, to be determined. Judges, Sean, Laura, Rick, Mr. Shanklin, Jeff, and then lunch and dinner provided by Amy Booth. So it takes a village to keep this tournament running smoothly. Robin's got his schedules. We have a whole book about everything going on.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty there, but we got it back. I don't know what was going on. Our cameras just all lost connectivity. And that was, if we don't have any connectivity, then we can't control them remotely. So they just got stuck in one spot. But it looks like we are back, aren't we, Jack? So Jacqueline, she's been with us for, 3 years? Have you been doing this for about 3 years now? Yeah. So she started being our director about 3 years ago. Very quickly, we realized she had a gift for doing this, and I'm not just saying that. She is excellent. Whenever we go anywhere, we want her to come with us. She'll be with us at the rodeo. Really excited about that. We're going to have a lot more cameras this year. She just looked at me. Minus 3D. So you're going to be on the target side with us. She says thumbs up. We're going to have cameras. Last year, we had a camera go bad. We only had basically two cameras on both ends.
Yeah.
And there's just so many kids, many kids. And we just couldn't get the cameras on all the archers. So this year we're going to go ahead and buy a couple more cameras so that we can expand them out so we can try to get images of all the kids on the target side. And then we're going to have 3 targets on the 3D side so that we can have cameras on the archers and cameras on the targets as well, especially for the shoot down. We're going to rearrange some stuff. We're going to figure out what that shoot down looks like. Maybe put some cameras in place that are just going to stay there so that so we can have cameras on the archers and then have cameras on the targets as well. We may have to pull Jacqueline over for the shoot down for 3D. So we'll have all that set up, ready to go, and that way we can have that, and then we'll kind of bounce between the two on that. Just had my second cup of full draw coffee.
Oh, so you're fired up and ready to go, sir.
It is. Oh, I'm working on my second cup right now. It's very good. Very good. I kind of like it. I like it a lot. Scores are coming in again. A perfect score is 35, so that's 5 sevens, 5 inside-out X's. That's the challenge of this game is that you have to shoot an inside-out X to get the maximum of points. We came up with this idea in 2000. It actually was in 2002, summer. 2022. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Carrie. That kept us, what that did was I was at an outdoor shoot, and I was telling somebody, I was like, I've tried a bunch of different tournaments. I've had the Triple Crown. I've had, we're going to do different distances, including 3D, and we were trying all kinds of things, and really all I could get was about 20 archers. We tried a Vegas-type style shoot. I talked about a 5-spot. No one really liked the idea of a 5-spot. Because NFAA, there's just so much NFAA, and I just couldn't get people excited about it. I was like, I need a new target is what I need. And somebody mentioned Michigan has a target that's a little different, kind of like a 5-spot, but it's different, and they do different scoring. And it said something about an inside-out X being a 7. And I'm like, ooh, let me look into this. There
Right.
wasn't much information out there. I don't know. I found a little bit of information and then just kind of filled in the blanks from there. If you shoot that shoot, it may be close. It may not be. I don't know because I just couldn't figure out. I don't know if they score a 1 if you hit the paper.
Right.
You know? I don't know on a 5 spot if it's a miss if you hit the white. I'm assuming it is. So, like I said, I just tried to fill in a few of the blanks on there. And when I went ahead and ordered a few targets from Doug over at Maple Leaf. He said they had plenty of them at the time. They weren't shooting them anymore. They weren't shooting those targets, or they weren't buying many of them.
Right.
And then I think they ended up moving away from it. I heard a rumor that they are actually bringing back this shoot up in Michigan,
Okay.
and so they're going to be using these targets. But I was in a little bit of panic. I called to order targets for this tournament, and the lady that answered the phone says, "Oh, we don't have any more of those targets, and I don't think we're making any more." And I'm like,
Oh, no.
I said, that is a problem. Is there any way we can talk to Doug? She's like, yeah, you know what? He's gone. He's on a trip. I'm going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and message him and find out. Immediately he calls me, and he says, no, I got you. I know you guys order a bunch of these targets. I'd already prepared for it. He also called me later saying, man, I am like surprised at how many people are calling for these targets around the country now, because the ones, like we said, 22 states represented.
Right.
And
So they were wanting to practice.
they want to practice. And so he's like, hey, could you email me what this tournament is and a little more detail about it? And because we've done this since 2022. And so there's that this target really is not used much. It's used up in Michigan. I think they're using it again. I find it as an excellent target, and I just think, it could be marketed well,
Right.
this target. I almost believe that if we market this well enough, this could be kind of a new organization type of shooting.
Right.
I like the style. I think NFAA may be a little too easy. Maybe because, the average Joe is wanting that 300. I think that even the average Joe could push themselves to try to get the 400.
Right.
And then you're going up from there.
Yep.
So that's why I like this target. I think that is that Adam's target? Yeah, Adam with 2 7s right out of the gates. I think that. Oh no, this is.
I don't know.
on
It's
the
either
wrong
Adams
target.
or it was the kid from A&M.
Okay. Oh yeah, it was the kid from A&M. It was James. There's Adam's target. Adam looks like he's shooting bigger arrows, isn't he?
It does.
See, two of those.
23s.
Yeah, you can see that right there. So, 2 of those arrows, if you shoot micros, would have been
Inside.
7s for sure.
Yeah.
That's the game you play.
Yep. Yeah, I wonder if he shot skinnies last weekend or if it was his bigger arrows last weekend.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's a two-way. If he was shooting skinnies and he was outside that line, he would have grabbed the 5 instead of the 6. But because they're fat arrows, it could be that he grabbed the 6 line.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to do the math and look at your target face and realize he might have realized that he was getting more. He would have grabbed more points. Maybe he had a bunch of 5s last weekend. I don't know. But
That's true. Like they could have.
yeah,
I know
he
your
could have
son.
grabbed more
Your son
6
went the other
lines.
way around.
My son looked at the target and realized, man, a lot of my 6s were inside. So if I shot skinny arrows, it would have grabbed me more points.
So, Coach Carey, your favorite archery student, says hi. Good luck to Connor today.
Oh my gosh, I have a lot of favorite archery students. Who was it?
Riley.
RB.
RB.
Oh, that's so sweet. All of my archery students are my favorite.
Yeah.
They are. Sorry, Riley.
So,
You are just my favorite on Mondays and Thursdays. How about that?
There you go. So Ellie went to the Benson Boone concert a couple nights ago.
I don't know who that is. You texted me that. And again, like I told you, I live under a rock.
You seriously need to get yourself cultured. Let me ask, does anybody out there not know who Benson Boone is? If you have a teenage daughter, I don't know how you don't know Benson Boone.
Well, I don't have a teenage daughter, so
You have a teenage son. He probably still listens to it.
maybe. I don't know. He
Maybe.
kind of lives under a rock too a little bit.
You guys, you know, you're just weird. You're just weird.
We're not unsocialized, I'm just going to say, but I don't I
If
don't
you have to say that, it means you're unsocialized.
I just don't fall into the trends of things.
Yeah. So if you've heard of Benson Boone,
Does
let me
Riley know who Benson Boone is?
Yeah. Does
I'm
Riley
asking
know
her
who Benson?
dad.
Do you know, Jack? Do you know who Benson Boone is? She's like, oh yes. So Ellie went to the Benson
don't
Boone
know.
concert, and before every song, he would say, "This is my favorite song." So it just reminded me when it says your favorite coach,
Let me just look, because, I mean, maybe I've heard,
Benny Boone.
but
Benny
I
Boone.
don't know. I don't listen to today's music either.
Kind of a old soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old rock, old country, 80s, 90s, 2000s, not.
So when Ellie was
2020
putting the music, the music together for this event for me, she was asking some of the kids, and so like Kaylin Shanklin sends a message that he likes the song Skillet Monster, and that is Jacqueline's giving the thumbs up, and Ellie's like, she's like, oh, this is a pretty good song, and Amy's like starts rocking her head to it, you know, and she's like, do you know this song? She goes, do I know this song? I love this song. I love Skillet. Like, we went to Skillet's concert when we were younger. She's like, it's that old? Like, yes, it is.
I don't know any of his music, so.
I don't know how you don't.
Because I told you, I don't follow.
Cry is a big one.
I don't listen. I don't listen to today's music.
I'm going to have to play some of it for you. I need to culture you. You know what? We'll just have to have a call weekly so I can, I'll put you on with Ellie, not me, with Ellie, and
So
Ellie
she
will
can
get
keep
you,
me up on
she'll
the
get you into that,
up on
all the stuff.
all the new trends for the week.
She knows it all. You know, like the kids were doing this whole 6-7.
Yeah, no,
and
but
I'm
you know
like-
what? I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
what on earth is 6-7?
Okay,
And now I do know.
but it's really nothing.
Right.
That's what it's a number. It is a 6 and a 7. And you know what I was thinking about this morning?
It's like, what do you feel about that? 6 or 7?
It's
I
just
don't know.
Okay, but our tournament could be a 6-7 tournament
No, it can't be.
because
Because it would be
of the 6s and
meh.
the 7s. I thought that's kind of fun, but I don't know. There was an influencer I follow on Instagram, and she asked her son, who is I think 9 or 10 years old, like what? Okay, like she's my age, my vintage. And she asked her son, she's like, what is this? Like, tell me the meaning. And he just looked at her and he was like, it's just a number, Mom.
6 or 7.
And she was like, so what's the big hype about this number? Like, we don't understand. Make it make sense. Tomorrow it'll be something else. Or next week it'll be something else. But,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where that one came from.
I don't know. But I don't keep up with stuff like this. I don't. Somebody has to tell me what's going on.
Somebody's got to keep you in the know. That's
Yeah.
what I said. Like, you should probably just have a weekly
Have
call
a
with
weekly
Ellie.
call with Ellie.
Ellie will keep you up on all the culture
Yeah.
stuff of all of our kids. She is in the know on all that
Riley
stuff.
does keep me up. Riley does a little bit. Riley Berger.
She keeps you in the loop.
She does a little bit. She'll say something silly, and I'll have to look at her dad and be like, what are we going, And he's like, yes, that's what they're talking about at school this week.
And you're like,
So,
okay.
but
Well,
I
let's,
don't.
let's
don't-
go ahead and talk about scores. So Ryan right now is a 270. Rendon's 269. Bryce is 268. They're just all within a few points of each other. On Barebow, we have a new leader, Spanky Brooks, with a 205, the first to break into the 200s.
Look up Nathan.
Nathan's in 5th right now with
Okay.
190, so he's right there with them. So he's one of the young kids. He was supposed to shoot in the 13U, so he's 13 or younger, and he shot up, and
Last
had the number
weekend
one
he
score.
shot up,
Yep,
yep.
had the number one ranking score coming into the shoot-offs. Rick is in second with a 198, and Richard Hall is 193. We have the trad group. Paul is still leading.
His weight is a turtle. Spanky's weight is a turtle.
Is it really?
Right? Isn't
Oh,
that-
yeah, it is. It is. I love that.
Oh my
love that.
gosh. That is so cute.
So Paul's average is not quite where it was for the to get him into first, but that can swing very quickly.
I wonder what they're made out of.
Recurve Ethan at a 253. Alex is 243. And third place is Sarah Wang. Let's see. And then James Brown still in first place for Bow Hunter. So he's doing great right now. He is the only one shooting in that division as of at this time slot. Let's see. On the Trad Open right now, it was Michael Davenport. He averaged a 4.87, shot a 292. I was hoping we would be able to see somebody shoot a 300. That's what we want to see. We want to see
Yes.
Trad shoot a 300. That'll be the first time that we've had a 300 shot in Trad. Michael Davenport did take the new record. It was a 288. Now it's a 292. So 292 is the number to beat.
And I think we have somebody right on track for that.
Yep. We have the top three right now: Michael Davenport, Matthew Epp, and Stacy Carmichael. They have the top three scores from last night. Those are the scores to beat. Stacy Carmichael with a 4.53. And just to put that in perspective, we were talking about Paul Helms. He's in first right now. He's a 4.63. So right now he's tracking just under the top three. But again, that can change. Ryan did not have a good round there, I don't think. Yeah, he dropped 2 5s on that. He said he's struggling with those micros right now, shooting them.
Is he just not confident in his shot, or
I don't know.
they're not flying good?
He said it all started 2 days ago.
Or okay.
Yeah, he said he was shooting really well with them 2 days ago. All of a sudden, something he didn't know what it is. The shot doesn't feel great. It's not hitting the center. It breaks in the center. Doesn't feel like it hits the center.
Right.
So, but you know what? That's archery.
It is.
That is archery. The key, like I said, the key is make the top 16, and then it's everybody's game.
There's Nathan.
Anybody's game. There's Nathan. He's an excellent barebow shooter, and I really didn't know who Nathan was until this week.
Really?
Yeah, or last week.
Oh man, he's either grand or reserve in Houston a couple of years in a row.
You know, I don't really track the 13. You know, I think the younger group. I didn't track it real well. I think I did create some images of them. If I had them, I put it out there, which is cool. Like what I did last year was if you submitted your picture here and you won Grand Champion or Reserve, I went ahead and posted a little picture of you. I hope everybody's okay with that, because if you submit me a picture, you've given me the right to publish it.
We met them a couple of years ago at the home shop in Inez. They were shooting, and they didn't have a JOAD club. I think his mom has since kind of started a JOAD club for
Hold
their
on,
area.
real quick. Rick Stonebreaker, somebody just told me in 1996 he was on the judge committee for the Olympics in Atlanta, which I thought was pretty cool.
That's a cool fact.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So Rick's been pretty involved in the archery community for many, many years
For many
now.
years, yep.
And like I said, he's been really good for the Texas Ringer. He has been a big supporter, not only from a volunteer perspective, but even from a financial perspective. He's been behind the scenes being very generous to try to continue to grow this sport. Like, I wasn't expecting, in my mind, I wasn't really expecting him to be here last weekend, but he was here all day, hanging out with the kids. He was judging. He did the finals. Like, it was a long day, I can tell you that much, but he was so helpful. There's Bryce from Summit Strings. He donated some stuff.
Grab some 6s on that
Yeah.
one, it looked like.
Rendon Brooks. Like I said, love this family. That looked like a... Man, I think she may have caught a couple 6s on those, but you can't tell.
Those 3 are just
Right, almost in the same
same
spot.
spot.
Yeah. Look at the top 2. They're not just center, they're dead center.
Yeah.
If there was a little X in there, that would be a spider.
Yes.
X. So, interesting story. I don't know if I've ever told you this. So, do you know how I came up with the name Spider
Yeah,
X?
you did tell me.
Okay, I'll share
But
it with
I'm
everybody
going to
else.
let you share it.
I'll
Yep.
share it with everybody else. When we first got into archery, we've been shooting for about a year. And this one little kid shooting Barebow, we were at a tournament, and I was helping judge or helping do something. And she shot, and we walked down there. Her arrow was in the dead center in that little tiny X. And she turns to me and says, "I just killed the spider." And I'm like, "Killed the spider? Huh, that stuck with me."
Right.
And over the years, I needed to come up with a name, and that just never left my mind. I killed the spider. And I'm like, Spider X.
Hi from Portugal.
Yeah, Portugal. Wow.
Okay. Hello.
Julio. Big shout out to Julio. Hope you're enjoying it.
I love where that Spider X came from because of the
Yeah.
little archer who killed the spider.
She killed the spider. How's your
I'm
ears
hanging in
doing?
there, sir.
Your
I'm
ears-
hanging in there.
So she's having some issues with the from last weekend. They were
The
pinching her
earmuffs.
ears, and they were causing issues on the top of her ears. And I think they're still bothering her today.
It'll be okay.
I need to
I'll get through it.
Her head's so big. I got to get bigger
Yep.
earmuffs, or maybe you got big ears.
I have big ears.
Maybe that's what it is. You got
I
big
do
ears.
have big ears.
I tuck mine in. I tuck them in there, and they don't bother me. But I'll be honest. Like when we first were doing this, that was the biggest issue. Was my ears would hurt. But I figured out how to get them on so that they don't bug me, so I can keep these things on. We may have to get you some earbuds and do it that way. I don't know if I can buy. I'm sure I could buy higher end headsets.
No, you don't need to do that.
Get you a little more cushion. Maybe these are pretty soft.
But you know what? My
Earbuds.
yeah, they bother me after a while
do they?
too. But inside my ear,
Yeah.
it's just me. I'm the problem.
You're the problem.
It's me.
Shocking.
I
Shocking.
know.
I appreciate everybody that comes out. It helps. Appreciate you, Carrie. Appreciate you, Jack, Jeff. I mean, there's just so many people out here that help. And she's fighting through the ear pain.
It'll be fine.
She'll be fine. It'll be fine. What end are we on? That had to be the 8th end?
Probably
See.
8. Yep.
That was the 9th end.
Okay.
We only have 3 more ends.
All right. Then it's quick lunch break.
Yeah,
and then
let's
we
go ahead.
start
While we're
over
waiting
again.
here, let's go ahead and do some trivia. Let's go ahead and jump on. If you want to participate, go ahead and log into minty.com. Go ahead and put in that code 72216028 and go ahead and join the fun. You got one more shot to do it.
Hold on. Okay.
Are you in?
Yep.
Carrie's in, so you're gonna have to beat her. She's seen these before, so it'll be a little bit of a challenge. All right, we need a couple more people in. There's 3 of them in right now. I'm gonna wait a second here. If you are online, go ahead and go to minty.com. Just shrink the screen down and go ahead and join the fun, and then put in that code, and you can compete with us. There we go. Got a 4th one in. We'll give it just another second, and we will get started.
I like the one where when it asks you where you're from and you can type in,
Oh, we can do that one too.
because then
We can
it
do that one
like
next.
pops up.
All right. All answers give maximum points. This one's worth 1,000 points.
When did the Texas Ringer have its first competition?
When was it? Was it 2021? 22? 23? There is a trick question in this group, and we'll get to it here in just a moment. 2022. Looks like we lost one of our contestants. All right, let's see. It'd be nice if we got a few more people. There we
Oh,
go.
no,
There we
there,
go. We got
there.
a couple more people in on the action. Now it's the point where it's going to be some speed. Go ahead and read it, Carrie.
In the first Ringer, how much money did we give away?
This one's good. How much money this year we're giving away over $11,000 combined with youth and adult. $1,200. That was for everybody that participated. And one thing is we made it really cheap. It was $35. We gave away,
entry fee.
we gave away a percentage, and just to try to break even on it. Got three questions, or a third question here. Go ahead, Carrie.
In 2025, how much money is the Texas Ringer giving away for youth and adult divisions?
Yeah, this one I just gave you the answer. If you were listening,
Were you paying attention?
were you paying attention? If they were down on the floor, they probably weren't, if they're here. Everyone's voted. $11,000. The $7,000, the one that missed, that is just for this one this week, and not a total of all the two ringers combined. Fourth question. Oh, I got to hit the button. Sorry. The faster you answer, the more points you get.
The Texas Ringer's first archery competition had 82 participants. What was the percentage of growth from 22 to 25?
It's a big one. $82 archers. We're over 200 this weekend. 144%. All right. Looks like Lola is moving into first place. No? Yes. Oh, Vroom just dropped from first to third. Fifth and final question.
How many weeks did it take to sell out the Texas Junior Ringer?
All right, there you go. It was a quick one. 3 have answered, waiting for a couple more to answer. 2.5 weeks. It did not take long at all. So who is going to win? Is it Lola? Is it Lanton? Is it Vroom? Oh, Lola wins it. Congratulations, Lola. You did an amazing job with our Texas Ringer trivia. Let's get back to the action. This is our 10th end, 12 total ends to shoot. So we're coming to the home stretch right now. We'll be done before noon. It'll be good timing for us because we'll have lunch.
It'll be lunchtime.
And we'll have lunch down there for all our volunteers. We'll have a new crowd coming in.
New set of archers. Full house again.
Santo. Yes, 2022. You were right. I just saw your comment. Ethan Chan, excellent shooter, shot a 300 last year at our Siwat, which was the first recurve shooter to shoot a 300 here at Texas Archery at 20 yards. And then the next time slot, Kaylin Shanklin came in and shot a 300 and shot a 40-some X, which put him in first place. Crazy. I love seeing, it's like I love seeing Ryan here. It's if anybody's out there that once their kids get older, I mean, we're down now. We're just a one-kid family, We've been a one-kid family for a little while now, and she just became a freshman in high school, so we'll have that one kid for another 4 years. But everybody else has moved out for the most part, and I love seeing, when we all get together and all of that. All right, they're going down to score.
Okay, folks, we need to kind of bring it down to a dull roar. We've got the next line in here talking. And
we've got.
Can we kind of bring the noise level down?
We do appreciate everybody tuning in to.
Yeah, we can't hear the music either.
To Raising an
I
Archer.
didn't hear his announcement.
He's just trying to. He says it's getting loud in here.
Getting loud because everybody gets excited because it's towards the end of the match.
Yeah. We've got people coming in for the 1 o'clock line.
Visiting with each other.
Yeah. We get it, but we're in a big building with no carpet, so it does get a little loud in here. Carrie and I, we are sitting up here. Let's see if I've got let me see if I have a picture. Did I send, I thought I sent a picture to my computer. Let me see here. Let me send it to my, maybe. There we go. Nope. You know what? I think I sent it. Whoops. I just sent it to the wrong computer. That's the problem. That's why. There it is. Nope, that's the wrong. Yeah, that's why I tried to send it to my computer, and that's why it didn't go through. Maybe because I just got so much going on. No, it's not working. I sent it to my wife's computer. That's what the problem is. Her computer must be on somewhere. Well, I can't give you a picture of what we got, our view, but we're about 50 yards from the target, up in our little perch, which is perfect. This is a great little perch.
I like it.
We've got the best view in the house.
The house, yep.
It really is. It really is. We can see everybody. We've got 5 cameras down there. So you just can't beat it. Just can't beat it. I know. Don't be jealous. Don't be a hater. We do have another broadcast. We do have another table down there too that has.
Oh yeah, for the interviews.
Interviews, and so if we can get somebody down there, they could do live coverage down there. Let me see if I can get this.
We should do. Oh, I guess we really can't though. I was like, we should do the awards from down there because that's like right there with the action.
We could. Let's see. I need to fix something here. Maybe. Box 1 is camera 7, maybe. Yep, there's 7.
Don't forget, if you are just tuning in and want to keep up with your favorite archer, scores are live on eyesonscore.com all weekend long.
8. There we go. Let's save that. If you're watching and do us a favor, do one thing. Go and subscribe to our channel, our Raising an Archer.
Raising an Archer.
We'd love to get us closer to that 1,000 subscribers, so that the more subscribers you get, some more options you get when you have a channel. So if you can go subscribe, that would be great. If you go out to the Texas Ringer on Facebook, go ahead and like and follow that page. We are literally 1 or 2 people away from getting to 1.2 thousand followers.
Okay.
On there. We just want to make sure. I know that during the tournaments there's a ton of traffic. Once this thing's over, a little bit of social media, and then it kind of goes dormant for a while, and then it'll pick back up, again once we get to next year. But we do appreciate people following and being a part of it, and that gives us the ability to get information out to everybody. And I just love how Facebook, you have 1,000 followers and you post something, you get 5 likes.
Right.
And what I've learned is, and you may not know this, but if I put a link in there, Facebook does not. It just seems like it almost, I'm going to say it puts it in the shadows of people. So
Right.
you can barely see it. If I don't put a link in there, and then all of a sudden there's a bunch of people that like it and see it. So it's just interesting. If I put a YouTube link out there, barely any views. But if I upload a video to Facebook, I get a lot more views.
Right.
Just, Facebook trying to keep it from leaving their app, I guess. I mean, it makes sense. There's Kayla out of Louisiana. She was funny last year, like all the we had a bounties, something that we did last year.
Right. I forgot about those.
2022, we did bounties. And bounties, we didn't do it this year because it didn't have the same effect. So we would put bounties on people. So if you got beat in the shoot-offs, the person that beat you got the money.
Right.
And I thought that was kind of a cool idea. The problem was there was just so much chaos that it was just like we just handed them $50 and they didn't know. Like it was like there was no, it was just it didn't have the same effect.
They didn't know
they just didn't know
who had the bounty on it.
Yeah.
Right.
So we just no one knew. We tried to put pictures up of who had bounties on them, but we ended up just backing away from it and was like, you know what, this year let's not do bounties. Let's. If anybody wants to donate money, let's donate it to the prize pool.
Right.
And let's try to get that prize pool up. Yep, this was the 11th end. Isn't it the 11th end? I think so.
I think it's either the bottom of
this
the
is the 11th
or the
end.
11th. Okay.
Time is flying.
Always the second half seems to go by faster than the first. And I know that's because there's 2 practice rounds of 2 practice ends.
Yes.
But I also feel like the archers are moving a little bit faster. They know who their bellmates are now. They've, established who's going to call, who's going to write, who's going to put it in the tablet.
So Ryan told me that he does not know if, looks like maybe a 34, he doesn't know that the camera's on him.
Oh, okay.
But he says he keeps looking at the camera just in case it's on him and we capture him in the face. So he didn't know. I was like, did you know the camera's on? He's like, no, but I keep doing the face at the camera to make sure that if you guys have it on me, that you see it. I think that's hilarious.
I think SK might have the same plan as him.
Yeah. Yeah, SK is one of my favorites. She's fun. I guess Deborah's not here. Oh, no, there she is. I see Deborah. That's her mom.
That was a nice group.
That's her mom. So I make fun of SK's parents at Joad Nationals every year because everybody shows up with a tent, right? They show up with a yellow umbrella that looks like they're getting ready for their margaritas. It's like in the ground to an angle. And they sit there like they're on a beach.
They don't feel like having to carry that tin around. We donated ours this year. We didn't come back with ours. We left it.
That's probably a good idea.
In New Mexico.
They
use them for their Joad teams and
that's nice.
Give them to the I think maybe even the homeless get them at some point if they
need them.
Yeah.
We when we flew up to Michigan to the for the collegiate nationals. Also, they had the world trials there. So we flew up to Michigan to watch that, which if you ever have an opportunity, if you have a kid shooting at collegiate nationals, you should make an effort to go. It is the most fun outdoor archery event that I ever go to. And I went to one a few years ago, and I told my wife, I was like, that was probably the most fun tournament I've ever been at. And so she's like, I want to go. So last year it was Michigan. We went up there, and it was it's just a bunch of college students, and it is a rowdy group. And Texas A&M has all the chants,
right?
And I've got videos of them. They're like they've got all the chants, and then they're like, as these archers are shooting, like, oh, it's like, and I mean, there's like 20 of them screaming. It's just so much fun to be a part of. But if you ever have an opportunity, you should go and do it. and I believe we're going again this year. I mean, it's Ryan's last year,
Right.
and in collegiate nationals. So we want to go ahead and be a part of that. He did make All-American this year, which we were pretty excited about. He had to shoot. I mean, he shot okay in indoor. He had to put. He was outside the bubble to make it, but then outdoor he shoots pretty well in outdoor and got himself into that top 8 spot, I think, to get to be All-American. But a lot of fun. It's just such a fun event. And I hate that it's coming to an end. Crazy.
Yep, that it's already his senior year.
Yeah. You tired?
I'm okay.
That's our closing our eyes for a
Just
second.
for a second.
Yeah.
Just for a second. Quick rest.
Well, we're almost done with
I
this.
know,
You
and
can
then
go
I'm gonna
back
take
there
a
and go.
break.
There's a couch back there. You can go ahead and take a little nap if you'd like.
I'm going to take a little break.
You could go back
For
into
our
the
lunch break.
podcast room. It's freezing in there. I know how much you like the cold
No,
air.
it's too cold.
You can go in there.
I'll be all right.
It's so cold in there.
I think I'm ready for a little bit of lunch already.
Me too. So we brought some people in to help with making food. So the last few years we've just ordered food in, but it's really hard to order food in and know how much to get. So if we make the food, we can just make plenty and make sure everybody's covered, And I personally get sick of some of the fast food stuff anyway. So I
do
kind of like.
too, and especially during archery season because it seems like that's all we do is eat.
Chick-fil-A and pizza. Chick-fil-A and pizza.
That's all we do is eat food to go.
Ellie and I are, we love, and Amy too. We just love going to Crust Pizza. For a long time, that
I
was
do
our
like pizza.
that was our weekly outing. That and Brewster's ice cream. If you've never had Brewster's, you should have Brewster's. It is amazing ice cream. Love it. All right, 11th end. We have 5 more arrows. Who's getting excited? Who's getting excited about it? I'm getting excited about it. Get this first one out of the way. The 1 o'clock line, we'll get our energy back there.
We will.
I will tell you
We
at
will.
6 o'clock, Carrie and I will be dragging just a little bit.
Yes.
Just a skosh. Because when you get to that point, we've repeated ourselves so many times. Because we want to make sure that everybody knows. Because we have a new crowd that comes in usually.
Every time, yep.
To watch. So we want to make sure that, you guys don't miss anything and make sure you understand the tournament. I do think that this is one of those targets that if you're going to host a tournament, you should consider. I think that if we wanted to start a national league, this would be the target face I would want to start it with.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good idea.
There's, in my mind, there's opportunities for a new organization. And I think that new organization needs to be on the edge. It has to be different. It has to be all-encompassing of what makes archery great. What makes archery great to me is that it's a different target face that changes the game a little bit.
Right.
We have live scoring and live coverage of the event. I think live coverage is a big deal. I do think it's a nice benefit to have. That's how you promote the sport. But the having live scores and having it set up in an organization that is a part of that organization, I think is key. So now anybody that becomes a part of that organization gets the live scoring, and they can bring it to their local club level. We run live scoring for our pin shoots. We run live scoring for shoot-offs in the club. We do. We change it up sometimes. We don't always do the app for shoot-offs, but for scoring, we always do it. We set up a little barcode, so if the kids don't pre-sign up, which we want them to pre-sign up before they come, they can just walk in and scan a QR code, and they can go sign up, and they're in.
Yeah.
And then
I've
they can
used
go
it
ahead
a
and
few
score.
times at practice,
Yeah.
just so that they're familiar with.
It does, like your first time to it is like, okay, it's a little chaotic.
Right.
Because we've set up the app where archers can pick their own spot, that makes life easier because you don't have to assign anybody anything.
Right.
You're just basically them signing up and just importing it and go. And that makes it pretty good.
All right. Final end
Final end.
for the 9 a.m. line. What
For the
time
9,
is
yep.
it?
Like I said,
Almost
we've got some
12.
great archers down there.
11:30.
Let's take a look. Let's see where we're at. We're going into this last end. I've already talked about, Ryan and Rendon are a couple points apart. They're both on track for 400s. That's where you want to be. Bryce is right there too. He's
Good.
he's going to be close. He's got to shoot a pretty good round here to get himself there, but it's within striking distance. We have Spanky Brooks still in first place with a 284. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad. He might be on track. I got to go look at the math, but he might be on track to break a record.
What does he shoot, trad?
No, that's Barebow. So 284. What's the record?
322.
322. So he can't
Nope.
do it. So it's going to be just short. Rick Stonebreaker is 267. So he's got a little work to do to catch up. In third place is Nathan. Nathan moved into our youth down there. Just moved into the third for this group. Remember, I'm not saying third overall, just third in this
Right.
group.
Third for the scoring group.
Okay, for the scoring group. Trad, Paul is still leading the group with a 4.58, but that's not going to get him. He's not going to finish in the top, I don't believe. He won't be in the top. He might be. I'd have to look. He's going to be real close to the top 3, but it's going to be right around there from the scores from yesterday. Dave Riggle is in second, and Madison is in third for this time slot. Ethan Chan is still in first place for the recurve with Alex right behind him, and Sarah Wang in third place for this time. And James Brown still in first place for Bowhunter, which he's the only one in there. There's Alex right there. Alex Gilliam, great kid. He is. He. I think Ryan's probably pretty sad because Alex, I would say, was Ryan's best friend at A&M, and then
and now he's moved on.
He's moved on. Got to get through that clicker. I don't know if he's putting in the time. Like, he has to work.
Right.
Like, that JOB gets in the way, doesn't
Sure
it?
does.
To all the fun with archery. Ryan was talking about this summer, like how many USATs he can get to, because he's just like, money's going to be limited on getting to these events.
That's a good shot.
Yep. He has 1-4. There's Ryan. Let's see. He's like, I'm glad this is done. Looks like 35, 34, right around there. Maybe a 33. I don't know. That one on top looked like it might be in. It's hard because it looks like there's another hole there. You see the chalkboard in the background. Miriam, one of the kids on our team, had an Eagle project, and that was part of the Eagle project. She created a chalkboard for us so that we could do quick shoot-offs as well. Like I said, we'll do the app. Sometime we'd like to put it on the board, and put it up there. The chalk we had had some issues. And so, like, we're trying to write. I felt like a first grader trying to write with this big old piece of chalk that had no edge on it. And she went ahead and created some platforms for this tournament for us.
Oh, awesome.
So that's why where those platforms came from.
Okay.
And she did a great job. I mean, she really did. It's 3 platforms that all go in together to make one. So you just pull out the small one, pull out the next one, and then you have your 3 different sizes. Did a great job. Very appreciative of that. All right, last few arrows. Well, I don't know if there's any makeups. We'll know here in a moment if there's any makeups. But we would know. We didn't hear any announcements beforehand.
Yeah.
Nathan's let's see. How's Nathan doing? So Nathan.
They might announce it after this
Yeah.
end, though, if there's any makeup.
So Nathan is third in this group right now with a 265, shooting very well. He's going to be pushing the high 280s or 290s, potentially 200s. Very good shooting. Let's see. My wife says that, she did shoot a 7, so she was like, that was one of her goals, was to shoot a 7, so she did.
Congratulations, Amy.
Yep. So she didn't get goose-egged on that. So she did get her 1.7, but she did not shoot a 6. So funny. Oh, I had to mute myself for a second. I think we need some snacks up here, don't you think?
Well, I'm just
We need
ready
some
for
blood
lunch.
sugar. We need a little blood sugar.
I think once I eat lunch, I'll be.
Get yourself back in it.
Yeah,
Get your back in
I'll
it.
be back alive again.
She does look like she's slowing down a little
I
bit.
fade pretty fast when I'm hungry.
Yeah. So everybody that's watching, Nate Wallace says, I've been considering getting my shop to hold a ringer tournament. Nate, just reach out to me.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
Where's he from?
Where are you from, Nate? We'll have the Utah ringer.
There you go.
the North Carolina ringer. Instead of the Texas ringer. And did you know, you may not know this, who came up with the name Texas ringer? It wasn't me.
I have no idea.
And the guy that did it, he may not even remember. We were all at Buffalo Field, and we were talking about what the name should be, and it was Joe Cash.
Okay.
He goes, we should call it the Texas Ringer. And I'm like, I love it.
Yeah,
let's
that's
give
And that's
this
how we
group
came up
a
with the
big
name.
Round of applause here.
Texas
That's
Ringer.
The finish of the first.
I'm listening right
line
now
for
to
today.
see if there's any makeups.
Archers, make sure as soon as you finish scoring, you pull your targets. Bring them back up here if you want,
Doesn't
or you
sound
can keep
like
them
it.
whatever you want.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any makeups.
Turn in your scorecard and
There they
your
are.
tablet as a bail, please. Turn in your scorecard and the tablet.
I just
as
love
a bail.
seeing the range full, too.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
It just feels right.
It's a good feeling.
It is a good feeling.
We're also about
Just
to
love this
start
sport.
calling the archer's name
Archery,
for the
Carrie and I have a
9
heart for
a.m.
youth
raffle.
archery.
For
That
sure.
is,
Please bear with us on that. I'll wait
I
till
love
most
doing
of
the
you
ringer
guys
for the
done
adults. Trust me,
pulling your
I love
arrows.
doing it. I love doing all of this. But our passion is really
Also, for
is
all you
with archers, with
archers
the
that are
kids.
shooting the 1 a.m.
And
or 1
I was
p.m.
talking
line,
to Tommy Nash.
we
He's the
have,
president of NAF.
snacks and treats
And-
and drinks over here.
And
for
we had a really good
dollar
comment. We talked for about
If
an
you can
hour.
help
It was a
support our
podcast.
Spider
You can go
X
listen
team
to it.
here on
We
the
had talked
wall.
to him beforehand.
All the chips
and
and
his
candy
passion
and the sodas and
for
water
youth
over here
archery
are
is
for
amazing.
donations only.
And he really threw out some good stuff, like talking about, he has real statistics on what archery does in school. And what it is it creates a community, and that's where I came up with the word.
Right.
How do we create a community in target archery? He wants a community, and he has statistics that show that kids that are a part of something in high school, like a group that does something together as friends, and they become friends, they do better in school. They have higher grades. They have they have, and I don't know how they do this, but they even have there's less depression, and there's less
Right.
all of this stuff. And I do believe it, because if when you build a community, that community is what helps people want to be a part of something.
Yep.
And it becomes kind of their identity of who they are in a community or in a
Right.
school. I think that's great. And so because of that, I want kids to have an opportunity to be able to be a part of a community. And that community for archery, because not every kid, let's just be honest, not every kid does a great job that does can be a part of, somebody showed me something, not every kid can do team sports.
Right.
They can't, not everybody can do basketball, not everybody can do baseball. And then the spots are so limited. You go to high school, what is there, like 8 to 10 kids at the most
On a
that are
team,
on a
maybe
team?
12, maybe
Yeah.
12 at the most.
Football, you can pull some more kids in
Right.
there. But the fact is there's just so many limited spots that these kids can be a part of, and archery doesn't have those limits. And we're seeing it. We have kids that, I never could imagine 5 years ago. I could never imagine that we would have kids that are a part of our club that live 4 and 5 hours away that still feel like they're a part of the team. Like when they show up, they don't feel like they're an outsider coming in. They feel, and it's not easy to build that culture, but we've been able to do that, and I think it's definitely something you can do. So if you're listening to this and you're like, hey, how do I start some type of program for kids? Talk to me. We've been through this. We've figured out. Like for us, it's evolved over the years because when you have beginners, practice has to be run one way. I mean, you run it different for some of your younger kids. But we've been able to create a culture that kind of encompasses all of that, even the top kids with the younger kids, and be able to keep it very competitive. Well, we do. Nate, I was hoping you were going to respond, man. So hopefully you're on the next one so that we can hear. We just want to know what state you're in, and if you're thinking about running a ringer, just give us a call. We'll help you get it started. No problem. If you're close enough, Carrie and I, we may travel there.
That would be fun.
We're always game for a trip.
Before we close out, let's talk. Let's thank our sponsors one more time before we close out this this line.
Okay.
I also want to see if look at the scores one last time too. But let's go ahead and get the sponsors up.
Scorecard and tap.
Here we go. Let's thank them real quick.
Sponsors. Stonebreaker Archery, First Flight Archery, Yost Archery, E.W. Bateman Company, TTT Strings, Summit Bowstrings, Custom King Archery, Trad Tour, Garcia Primitives, Full Draw Coffee, and Gas Bowstrings. Contingency sponsors, Trad Tour and CD. They're adding on a little bit of extra money for the archers that make the podium and are shooting their specific equipment.
I got to take myself off mute. And Nathan shot really well. Let me go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and refresh everything here so we know. So for trad, we have Michael Davenport still in first, Michael Epp in second, and Stacy Carmichael. They have not changed. Paul just fell short with a tiebreaker for third and dropped into fourth place.
Here we go.
Tiebreakers are more sevens versus six.
It's for Summit Bowstrings.
Freestyle. Ryan Thomas is in first place with a 413.
Okay.
Annabelle,
Jason Whitten.
407.
Jason Whitten.
Ryan with a 405.
You should be here. Come on
Rendon
down.
Brooks is a 401. Bryce, 401. So, we've got a bunch of 400s already. So that's going to tell me probably the top 8 are going to be in the 400s. I would think. If you want to be in that top half, it's going to be there. Still, Bow Hunter Griffin with a 395. Shot really well. Aaron Roberts, 375. James Brown, 369. Numbers are all pretty close. Pretty close right there for the top 3. Spanky Brooks, 314. Still fell short of the record, but still really good shooting. Nathan, 290. Amazing. He wanted that 300. He told me the goal was 300. Rick at a 289. Marcus Cooley, 288. There's a lot of 288s in there. Recurve, Ethan Chan's in first with a 374, followed by Alex and then Sam right behind in third. And that is it for the scores.
Okay. Now we got adult trad.
Look here.
Adult trad. It's a custom arm guard from Garcia Primitives. It's really, really nice. Okay.
Ariana, Ryan's girlfriend, said that, we're talking about youth programs. That was a part of her major, and she has a lot of statistics studies when it comes around school. So it looks like I'm going to have to pull Ariana on at some point.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And help us with some of those statistics.
Yeah.
That would be great if we did that.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and close this one out. We appreciate everybody jumping in. We're going to have a new feed, so just go to the live feed. You can go ahead and jump on and get it going. It's already out there. We just haven't started it. It's going to be an hour and 15 minutes, so I probably wouldn't jump on too soon. But at least it's out there and ready to go. We appreciate everybody joining and being a part of.
Oh, we have interview booth.
Oh, we do. Oh, there we go.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. Let's go ahead and unmute them.
I'd like to show my 2 7s that I shot.
Okay. Hey, there we
Okay,
go.
Molly.
She's blocking the light a little bit. There's Amy and Molly. You know what? This thing. Oh, there's Ryan.
Ryan was supposed to come to interview with me.
I'll get up. You can have the spot. No. We'll get him back.
All right. So Amy, goal number 1 was not accomplished for you.
Yeah, I had a miss.
No, it was. You were like, I don't want to be in last place.
Oh, I'm in last place.
Oh, wait a minute. I was just told that I was wrong.
I'm going for last place because there's an award for last place.
Isn't there one who shoots the
What was
most
that?
sixes? I think there's a
No,
award.
we don't have a sixes one.
Oh, okay,
We
just
don't have a
7.
sixes one.
No, Robin told me there's an award for last place. That's what I was going for.
Oh, so
Oh.
you're not
So-
there. You're not there.
I didn't make, so I'm not in last
You're
place.
not last place right now.
Dang.
I know. You tried. You
Yes.
tried. But you know what? You did have 1-7.
I did.
I had
did.
2.
Molly did great.
I didn't do as good in the second half, but I'm still very happy with how I did.
Wow,
Okay.
she's loud, isn't she? Let me turn
Oh.
her
I'm
down
gonna
a little
give
bit.
Ryan the headphone.
Sorry.
Ryan.
I really only shot 18s in the second half, which was a little rough, but I'm happy with 18 still. So
Okay.
Can't complain.
Hey, Ryan.
What's up?
Oh, look at our screen. It's off. It's off a little bit.
Yeah.
You have to look up to actually
Yeah.
see that.
I got to fix that. I just noticed that the screens are overlapping. I'm like, what is that line right there on the left side of Ryan? So these are 2 of my kids.
Yep.
We've got Molly and Ryan down there. Molly is about 4 years older than Ryan, but he's quite a bit taller than she is.
Yep.
Just a tad.
So Molly, tell us, what do you think this ringer? It's a little different than any other tournament that you've ever shot. What do you think on the target face?
I mean, I love it because I score better than Watts on it. So
You feel like you're doing better.
I feel like I'm doing so good.
Okay, we're gonna take
Because
about
I can hit a
15-minute
7.
break
Yes.
here.
What about the 4 ring? It's a little bigger.
Yes, I love
Yeah,
that.
we're
I really
starting until
averaged
1.
4s. I was a little
So
nervous
after-
that I was gonna
After
my
12,
whole
15,
center
we're
was gonna
gonna
fall
start
out at the
putting
4s.
targets up.
Yeah.
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 But-
the whole force, like the whole thing.
Oh, my Lord.
right now.
Do that after 12.
And Ryan, I know the compound guys. This is the one where it's the targets you love to hate, right?
Yeah, it's a rough. Since you can't really see the center very well, you have nothing to look at. So you're just kind of like floating there, and you're just like, oh, I hope I'm in the center.
Yeah.
Did
There's
you-
no X.
Did
Yeah.
you not miss though?
No, I missed plenty. Oh, I did not miss. Yeah, I was on a streak of missing
Good
every
job.
year for like
Good
3 years in a row. Like one time I think it was 2 or 3 years in a row. I had one miss, either in quals or in silver medal, gold medal match.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't miss yet, but there's still
There's still
there's still
time.
one more day.
There's
Still
still
could
Sunday.
happen.
There's
definitely
Still
time.
Sunday, but
Still
the
time.
plan is not to miss again.
Yeah. So top 16 of each division get to move on to the next round. Ryan, you're one of 5 there in the 400, so you should have a good chance at making it. We believe
I should stay
that
top 5, is my guess.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'll end up in 4th or 5th place.
Yeah, we think that there's probably going to be about maybe close to 8 people that'll score in the 400s. Our first year to do this, there was only 2 that shot in the 400s. Ryan, I don't know what he's doing.
Making faces.
We're getting sidetracked. These are my kids.
We're busy looking at ourselves.
Yeah, we're like, oh, whoa.
We're like, oh, gorgeous. I'm so
Like I do look good on camera, my word.
That's a good
The camera does love me.
That's my daughter.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
something else.
You know, if we had my other daughter on there, she would probably get in front of you guys.
Yeah, she'd be like right here.
She's probably got a bigger personality than both of you, but
Oh, thanks, okay.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, she's probably pretty bold. She's pretty bold, isn't she?
That is true. That is true.
But appreciate you guys jumping on.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
We love that somebody got on the interview
Yes.
booth. We spent a lot of time. This camera is maybe about 30. These are about 30 yards away from us. They're down there. We used to have people come up here, but it's hard to get them up here. It was hard to have. It was just too much. It was just too crowded.
Right.
So I've been loving that we have the little booth down there.
Sorry, we're looking
People
at
are pointing and
Joe Cash,
laughing
yeah.
at us.
Like, let's see. All right, I was looking down there to see. All right, well, yeah. Well, thank you guys. I know that Molly made all these shirts for us.
Thank you.
I think
Yeah,
they
not
turned
this
out
one,
great.
no.
Yeah,
They
I
turned out
love
great.
'em.
Ryan was supposed to.
I was not
wearing
given a
his.
shirt.
Where's your shirt?
I was not given one.
It's probably in the box.
Y'all forgot about me.
Awkward.
We may have forgot about him.
That is a possibility.
Yeah.
That is
He's
a
a middle child.
He's a
It
high conflict.
happens.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining. Is there anybody
You're
else there?
welcome.
Is there anybody else?
Everyone bounced
Everyone really
quick.
bounced.
That's what I thought.
I was going to try to get Alex over here, but he's already gone.
He was like, cameras.
He's out.
1 second.
Out.
Let's see. I may be able to get him down here. Alex,
He's
you want
getting.
an interview? What? Okay.
He said he'll be back.
He said he'll be back.
Okay. Hopefully, if you guys stick around, Ryan and Alex, you guys can take over some of this live broadcast at 1. You guys can do it down there and kind of talk about what's going on. With Jacqueline, she'll just follow what you guys say. And you're like, hey, let's talk about scoring. All of a sudden, you'll see the screen of the cameras come up.
Yeah.
All
that
right.
might
sounds
give us
good.
a little bit of extended lunch break.
I know. I'll be
Yeah.
here till like, I don't know, 10, whenever
Yeah.
everything ends.
No, I think we'll be done before 9.
No,
That'd be
we'll
nice.
be done before
That'll be
9.
very nice.
I think we might be done before 8.
I'll take pictures of the first half of this 1 o'clock line.
Okay, I got the camera right
Perfect.
Also, while we got your attention, when do we need to show up tomorrow?
7 a.m.
Okay. Okay.
here.
No, not y'all.
I think your time is at 10, so you need to be
Oh,
there probably about
good.
9.
All right.
Thank
We're
goodness
cruising.
I didn't make
Oh, yeah.
shoot-offs.
Molly told me down there, she goes, my one goal is to miss the shoot-offs by 1 point.
7 a.m. is bow hunter round.
Yeah,
Oh,
your bow
the
hunters.
losers.
Yeah, those
That's what
guys
you
got
get.
to. Yeah.
Freestyle's 10 a.m. So you need to be here by 9.
That's why. That's
Yeah.
why.
Treat the freestyles right. That's what I'm
The
talking
one
about.
guy, this bow hunter from A&M, staying at our house tonight. Because,
Yes. We have actually 3 people from NM staying at our house tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I'll
we
be
won't even
back.
be there.
Shout out to Griffin, Jack, and Zach.
It's just like a
Jack
party.
and Zach.
There's
Yeah, keep an eye on those two. Jack
I
and
know,
Zach.
right? The troublemakers. They were the fish. Now they're just, I don't know. We just call them Jack and Zach now.
Yeah, we just love having the Aggies a part of this. So, all right, thank you guys for joining.
All right. Bye. Thank
Bye,
you.
y'all.
Look at her.
I'm
She's
trying
like,
to scoot.
she's like,
There we
scoot
go.
over.
She's
All right,
slowly
thank you
leaving.
everybody for joining us. We'll be back right at 1 o'clock. We've already got the live feed on YouTube already out there. So when you click on it, it'll just put you in a wait screen. But we'll start this thing right at 1. All
Right
right.
at 1.
All right.
See y'all
Thank you
then.
guys.